What do you say, whole heads, cornhole aficionados, and fans from all around the world? Welcome to the center of the cornhole universe, our home away from home for the ACO, the American Cornhole Organization, Owensboro, Kentucky, here on center court. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side, as always, with the Mississippi Ninja. My man, we got a game in front of us. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch, I do believe. Megan Puckett on her way, but right now we are going to be watching Ashley Irvin take on Maggie Geiger. We were waiting for the Megan Puckett game. We said, you know what, if we can sneak this one in, let's show that one.
Hey, let's do it, man, right here. Ashley Irvin stepping up against one of the best players in the world right here, and Maggie Geiger. Maggie Geiger steps back, throws from about 5 feet behind the board, 2 steps.
Yeah, well, and the other thing that it's interesting because Maggie comes in, and we haven't seen a lot of her so far. She comes in as the 19 seed. Ashley's game is really sharpened up, and she comes in as the number 5 seed in the women's. But we're thrilled to have you along for the ride here in our first ever ACO Super Major, 3 days versus 2. Today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Lots of great competition and $30,000 total on the line, with $10,000 of that carved out for the ACO Pro Series skins, which takes place tomorrow.
I can't wait. I can't wait, man.
I know you can't, because you're going to try to get into that.
I'm going to try
that round of 16 and take some big fat skins money home with you tomorrow.
Hey, let me tell you something. How about you said it all right here, Finn? Super Major. This is epic for the ACO right now. Epic, and we have over 400 singles players on Saturday.
That's right.
220 doubles teams. Come on, man. Come on.
It's approaching world status from a couple of years ago, as a matter of fact. So, but again, that points to the fact that Owensboro has always been such a good place for us, as Maggie jumps out to an early 8-0 lead as the 19 seed. She's running out of the red lane, as you can see there, and Ashley throws from the blue lane as the higher seed. But, think about it. I mean, and this is sort of our tentpole Pro Series skins game right here. Out of 5 that we're doing this season, this is number 3, having been to Charleston, West Virginia, and also to Atlantic City. And now we find ourselves southwestern Kentucky, Owensboro, again, our ACO home away from home. Nice bag right there.
Wow. What a bag.
Really well done. A
nice bag there, too.
Up right there by Ashley. She runs through her bag with enough oomph to get it in there. And Maggie, the machine gun.
Those are 12
as we
to
call
10.
It, 12 on 10, so she picks up a couple more.
10-0, Maggie Geiger. Yeah. Maggie says, I'm going live. I'm going to throw my best right here.
Yeah, and what's so funny is earlier she played against Tina Armstrong, who I hadn't seen in about a hot minute.
Yeah.
And I said, it's ironic that we start our first women's match here on center court, the loudest mouth and the quietest mouth in the women's division.
Absolutely.
All at once, that first bag right up dead center, as you would expect from Maggie Geiger. Maggie from up in, I think, Wisconsin. Yeah. She and Wayne Rao, her dad, playing together still as doubles partners, I do believe, or co-ed partners. Yeah. We're going to be
how cool would that be to be able to play with your daughter, man?
That'd be great.
Oh, yeah, it'd be awesome.
They're going to be in Beloit, I do believe, at one of our upcoming majors here as well. Nice bag right there up the middle from
Ashley needs to at least get a wash out of this, man. She's giving up 8 and a 2 back-to-back.
Just take that one up the middle and call it a wash. There you go. She does. So they move along 10-0 as they head down the other way. It's good.
Ashley said, I thought you had another bag there, man.
I just thought she was being nice and waiting for her to keep score so they could walk down together. You see how
about you see Amber Fretwell's daughter over there, the little girl sitting in the paint, just clapping away at both these ladies.
She's happy as can possibly be
happy to be here, buddy.
And then you see Craig Irvin, an ACO king of cornhole there, supporting his better half, who throws that low blocker, whether she intended to or not. We'll see if it has any effect.
Not much, but I'll tell you what, how about the king? And he got a good partner in Henry Thacker.
Yeah, he does.
And took down the blind draw today. Man, come on.
And talk about that. I mean, we started this morning, doors open at 8 a.m. this morning with lots of blind draws, big blinds, little blinds, and still games going on upstairs for those who have been eliminated now. Want something to do.
Actually.
Sloppy one off the back right there with 2 sitting up high.
Yeah, and we got a bunch of blind draws going on upstairs. This building is full of people.
Humming. It is humming. And above us, we see on the Jumbotron Ace Rogers and Jace Thompson in the juniors. division right now, knotted at goose eggs.
They're all trying to get back to Brock Beasley, who took down Isaac Hurt. Come on.
Yep. Well, you said until you're going to keep picking them until somebody proves you wrong. Could Brock Beasley be the one that proves you wrong this weekend at the Super Major? This would be a good one to do it.
I couldn't be more happy for Brock Beasley, man. I see Brock Beasley everywhere I go. It doesn't. If I went through in a parking lot somewhere down in the middle of Mississippi, Brock Beasley would be throwing beside me. Come on.
He'd be there haunting.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm in this tournament.
You know, and as soon as you start singing the praises of Ashley, she starts to get a little frustrated with herself. There's a bag that I think Maggie would like to have back, but it's going to do its job.
That's a nice bag right there by Ashley. Block everything up, make Ashley have to make a decision right here. Ashley throwing the Gusto bags.
Yeah.
Jay Boogie. Oh,
she went up
a little bit long.
Yeah. Now can she run it through?
She needs to make sure she stays on the board. And she picks up 3 right there.
Drops 1 and leaves the other one high and right. But, she'll grab 3 and gets that goose egg off the board, 13-3.
Something she needed right there. Make Maggie do something she hadn't been doing, just sliding the bag right in the hole with those pitch bags.
And, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Maggie's always been known as just another one of those just dead center. You give her the middle, she'll take the middle every time. Not a lot of fancy shots, not a lot of airmails, not a roll bag, none of that cut shot. She did have a nice cut left to right coming down this way last time, but not her game, really. She's just methodical and right up the middle, and she'll just wear you out.
And there's one off to the left right there with Ashley with another chance to pick up points. Maggie's throwing an 8.8, and Ashley's in the 6.8. Hence, that's why you get the score that we got.
Well, and again, we're in the elimination bracket, I think, round 6. And as I mentioned earlier, Megan Puckett awaits the winner of Sarah Chambers and Heather Ellis. Heather Ellis holds a 17-14 lead right now. So,
hey, Sarah Chambers is an up-and-coming player out of the 870. Man, what a good player Sarah Chambers is.
Well, there's a potential we can see her facing off against Megan here in just a moment. 4th spot now.
Yeah, for Ashley Irwin.
On the board for Ashley, so that's going to certainly put a grin on her face. 13-3 becomes 13-7. Takes first bag. Inhale, exhale, another big exhale.
I've been trying to do that myself, and I forget to exhale and I forget to inhale. What the heck?
Well, speaking of exhaling and blowing it, I will be, I think, a little bit later on matching up here on center court against Mark Smothers in an attempt to give you a little bit of an idea of what the handicap system is that we're working with.
Mark Smothers, a name out of the past right there, my friend.
Smothers is watching the taco the other night. He said, I'll get up there and play with him on center court, and we'll show you how this handicapping system works. I think I probably got a handicap of 5. If you don't know what the ACO handicapping system is, something created to make social play more fun and bring more people into the game.
Double 4 bagger right there. How about that, ladies?
A little social.
Get a social. I'm gonna get one on you too. Right there. How about that?
Well,
boom,
cheers.
man.
I wish I had
cheers.
one to join. I just
brought
toasted you
one
with a fist,
empty fist, man. And look, you're in the taco popping tops, and I'm over here with just one beer, and you have none.
I'll tell you what, that is bad. That is bad luck for me. But this the innovation of the Pro Series skins this year. Now the opportunity for you to build out a really nice handicapping system to bring more people into your game, whether it's in the neighborhood or if you just want to play somebody that's a lot better than you, but you still want to have a shot, to keep the score tight and not get discouraged and get better over the course of time. Ooh. That's what this is all about. That one just kind of sat up on the backside.
That kind of got a bad break on that one. It was a pretty good bag. I'm going to tell you what. Ashley Irvin's doing what she did in Tupelo, Mississippi. She switched her bags over to the fast side, and she's just throwing bags in the hole.
In the hole.
Oh, where's the jar?
She's just throwing bags into the holy moly.
This could be a big spot 5 for Maggie. Yeah, I like the way Maggie took her time right there. Made sure she threw it right down the center. Hey, but let's talk about the skins game. How much fun? To be honest with you, we've done 3 of them so far, correct?
This will be our third.
This will be our third.
Yep, third out of 5.
We got 3 out of 5. How much on the other 2 we've had? How much fun have we had doing that, man? It has way exceeded my expectations. I'm going to tell you that right now.
And I think it's the rare opportunity where you run across a program that is great for everybody.
Oh, my
the
goodness.
The players, the spectators, the fans, and particularly for us.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know what ACO Skins is, it's very much like you would play in a golf skins game. Every frame is worth $1 amount. If you push, it rolls over to the next frame and gets added to it. We play 13 frames. The first one to get to 7 claims the cash for those 7 and any unclaimed skins. So let's say you beat me 7-1. I still make some money on the one skin I got, but that's 8. Those other 5 unclaimed skins go to you. Ooh, nice bag.
Yeah.
And you then claim that money, and you just roll forward, and you just keep accruing cashola as you work your way through. We've doubled the purse for this super major here, so $10,000 on the line. So each skin will be worth $50 through those rounds of the top 16. Over 100. That's going to wrap it up to, and did that finish it off? Yeah, Maggie Geiger, 21-7 over Ashley Irvin.
A beat down right there. To be honest with you,
that was a whooping, and the winner of Kim Dice and Josie Claire will take on Maggie Geiger. So we'll see if we can't work our way into that one. But Heather Ellis and Megan Puckett are working their way to center court right now. But back to the skins, to your point. So much fun to watch because you can't just sit back and play a lazy game where you just know you're going to run it up the middle. You've got to take chances.
Oh, yeah.
And if somebody gets behind 3 or 4 skins but you push, you can find yourself right up out front with the win of the next skin, which is awesome for us because that's a lot of fun. So.
Hey, we saw Chloe Arrington go into a final round with Caleb Hurt, who's
did.
won both of our skins games, both of them. But she had a chance to knock Caleb Hurt because the last round could have been huge for Chloe Arrington.
It was a one and done.
Oh, yeah. And we were so excited sitting over here. We going crazy and all, you know.
But it's just between that now and the handicapping system and all sorts of things going on with the ACO since 2005, bringing all of the game to you and you to all of the game and turning it into a professional sport, anything and everything there is to do. And since pretty much the beginning of the Pro Tour, Owensboro has been a favorite stop.
Oh, yeah.
On that ACO Pro Tour. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, again, the Mississippi Ninja. Philip Barnett made your picks the other day during the taco. Time to Phil. Little wrestling promo as your voice was shot.
I had a blast, man. We were rocking and rolling over there.
Now, were you doing that to try to sound like Hulk Hogan, or what was wrong with your voice?
No, Hulk Hogan, man. No, I went to the Liberty Bowl and watched my Memphis Tigers kick up on some Big 12 Iowa State boys. How about that?
That's why you had some special guests in case your voice gave out.
That's right.
Oh, goodness.
How about this? I'm a Heather Ellis fan, to be honest with you. I saw Heather play in the Worlds in Branson 2 years ago. And she was throwing gas. And I know this girl can play, man.
Well, she comes in as the number 40 seed. She's thrown out of the red lane, the higher seed, Megan Puckett, the number 15 seed.
Look at that shot. Just warming up, man. That was a good shot.
Yeah, they're just getting their final down and backs in before we move along. And the winner of this will face off against the winner of Cindy Green and Kennedy Meineke, neither of who have I seen on center court.
She's an elite thrower. How about that?
Well, very good. She must be if she's getting down this far into it. Elite and elite.
But I have heard about Cindy Green. I've heard the story about Cindy Green. Cindy Green is a fine player. I have not seen Cindy play, but I have heard about Cindy Green. How about that?
She's the 21 seed, and Kennedy is the number 6 seed. So either way, we're going to see an interesting result out of that match as these two wrap up their down and back. Heather Ellis again in the red lane and Megan Puckett, the higher seed, in the blue lane, which is the way it works.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're going to get underway. Both ladies firing away with the CBC bags for Miss Puckett and the Luckies out of the paw of Heather Ellis. How about that?
Absolutely. CBC Cornslinger Bag Company actually back-to-back with us here in Owensboro. And they are running the CBC center court.
We're watching right up on our center screen right here.
You're seeing Ace Rogers up over Jace Thompson right now. It looks like 17-6.
Ace, let me tell you something. Ace is a good player that nobody ever talks about in the juniors. Let me tell you something. That boy can get on fire, and he can beat anybody in this building, I promise you.
No question. He throws a very casual, a very casual pitch style, and if you're watching on Facebook, you can watch either one of these center court feeds. You can also check them out on the YouTube channel. If you happen to be watching the American Cornhole Organization YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe and hit those notifications. All kinds of new content going up, some great shots. You'll see a lot more shorts coming in a 4-spot right out of the chute.
Heather.
Yeah, for Heather, all right. Yeah. So Megan, and she leaves Megan back there to post them, too. That's a little bit of a Little rough trade right there.
Hey, shout out to my man Danny Rich tuning in. Come on,
Danny.
You were supposed to be here this weekend, man.
Are.
I was ready to hang out with you a little bit. Come on, Danny.
That's right.
Yeah, and then how about Zach Mitchell? I know he'll probably be here tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a lot of folks going to be rolling in tomorrow because we've extended over this super major in the 3 days. Typically,
that's
a long launch
that's
right
a
there.
Little long.
3 days. Typically, we're a Friday, Saturday, but we were able to expand to
Nice
Thursday,
bag.
Friday, Saturday. Nice get around there to the left to right. Oh, and she did it again.
Oh, and she did the same spot.
Mm-hmm. She might want to step back a half step if she's going to keep trying to email with that kind of oomph.
There we go. That's not
That's
bad.
a good blocker right there to pinch things up.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Coming
It's only Thursday. At what time is it, Finn?
It is 4:14 Central.
4:14 Central, and I'm already having a blast. How about that? Man, we got 2 more days of this, man. Come on.
I know, and it's going to be a fun schedule.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to start the frame games. Over 100 pros have come to town to try to get into that final bracket of 16 for the skins. Over 100 pros, over 8 courts in SCR frame games to see where they will place. And if they make the top 16, I know you're going to be one of those.
I'm going to give it a shot. I'd love to get in that 16. My game's got to get a little better than it was today, but I'm okay with it.
Well, it's nice to see that fire in your belly and trying to get into that final round, that final bracket of 16.
Let me ask you a question, man. What do you think is going to be the score you're going to have to get into this? I'm going to tell you what, it's going to go up from what we've been seeing at 120s, mid 120s, 130. I'm saying a high 130.
Let's explain what you mean by that. Because the frame games, which are going to be the thing that ultimately decides who will make that bracket of 16, are you throwing 13 frames against the Ghost, and you just have to get the best score you can on those 13, and that's it. And the best possible score is a 156. The closest we've ever seen to that is a 153 by our man Douglas Parker down in Panama City Beach. I know 150s have been thrown by a couple of players.
Caleb Hurt.
Up in Atlantic City. I think we had a couple of 150s. No one has thrown the perfect 156 yet, but the cut line, to your point, I think you're right, upper 130s.
Upper 130s. I'm going to tell you what, you're going to throw all 10s, maybe throw 3 or 4 12s in there. Yep. You should be able to, that should get you in. But you can't throw any 8s and 6s and 7s. What do you think? What are you thinking over there, Oz? You're shaking your head at me.
It's going to be
agree.
Hard. Yeah. The best 16 out of 100 plus.
I think we should take 32 and just let me in automatic. How about that?
Well, somebody did say, and it was probably Jack Harcrow, who said, why don't they open up the field if it's going to be this much? Because that's the point of this.
Yeah, you've got to be able to throw. Yeah.
Exclusive opportunity.
Absolutely.
That's why. And so the top 16 out of 100-plus pros that are in town. Now, that said, that also makes the competition of all of those pros advancing to the main bracket already in singles. That's going to make the competition fierce in singles. So 12-on-2, Heather Ellis holds a lead over Megan Puckett.
How about Kennedy Meineke up 14-7 on Cindy Green?
Yeah. Yep. And then let's see, back up here in the winner's bracket, we're looking at Kim Dice up over Josie Clare. 15-5, this building where Josie Clare was our women's champion.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I picked Josie Clare to win this thing.
Yep. Maggie Geiger, you just saw her take down Ashley Irvin 21-17. She'll face off against the winner of Kim Dice and Josie Clare. But for the time being, Heather Ellis holds a commanding 12-2 lead over Megan Puckett.
Oh, and they just got away from Megan Puckett a little bit. Yeah, she picks up 2 points out of that, though. Could have got 4 on it and got back in this game right here.
But she ran right up that lane that was given to her, just a little bit hot, almost like there was glass over the hole.
I see Papa Puckett giving her some encouragement over there. I love it, man, when the wives give the husband some encouragement.
Or in the husbands give the wives.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey.
I was going to say, what are you saying there?
Well, I was just saying.
Chase is identifying as Megan.
You got me on that one.
Uh-huh. I won't let him know you said that.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so 12-on-4 right now. Heather Ellis live from the Owensboro Center Court, main center court. This is such a big super major. Two center courts, the CBC Center Court and main center court here, thanks to Dylan and Bill from the Cornslinger Bag Company running point on the other center court, back-to-back with us here.
Kenny Bolton says, tell Philip to be quiet. We know that's not going to happen, so keep on talking, Kenny.
Not even close. Not even close. Again, if you're watching along on Facebook, glad to have you. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, cast us up on the big screen once you get home. And if you're fixing dinner or whatever it is you happen to be doing, make sure that you've got the ACO Super Major up and on the smart TV. If you got a dumb TV, just look at it on your computer. If you got a smart TV, throw it up there.
Or your phone like I have to do.
There you go.
And we got a score of
14
to 4. Heather Ellis. Nice bag there by Megan Puckett.
You hear the dulcet tones in the background of one Chris Clark, running things like Clark work here with his ever-present cohort, April Clemens.
Yeah, started all these divisions on early. Actually, how about this shot? Get in there.
Almost.
Oh, she made it.
She went to try to grab the drag and they sat up top.
Ooh.
All right, so 14 on 4. Remains 14 on 4 with a couple sitting on top for each.
Scott Mitchell pulling in. Hey, Scott, appreciate you getting in my video the other day. You know, he's picking his grandson, Spencer Garner, to win the whole thing. I don't blame him. Spencer has won Owensboro before. You know that, right?
Yeah, he's throwing some pretty great bags, and he's been laying low around the facility. I found him tucked away in little quiet corners. He is kind of getting his zen working.
Nice bag there.
Thanks to everybody who helped get the crew and the entire building set up yesterday. It was a dinner for about 20 people on the crew. Went out last night to get it done. The Garners, the aforementioned Garners, all of them.
80-something lanes, Finn. 80-something lanes. They actually have my flag over there somewhere. 54, somewhere in the building. We never hardly see it, but it is out there somewhere.
You know where it is? I know exactly
I'm going to go find
it.
Me and you go take a picture of it.
It's exactly between 53 and 55. That's exactly where it is. All right, so 14 on 6 as Megan Puckett continues to try to claw her way back here. And again, now Cindy Green has jumped back over Kennedy Meineke 18-16. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game. And Kim Dice advances over Josie Claire 21-5 to take on Maggie.
That's an elimination game, correct?
Geiger.
And Josie is out.
That's that takes her out of the elimination
what we
bracket.
in the main bracket? Who's
main bracket right now? We got Joyce Bruck. Is it Bruck?
Joyce Bruck out of St. Louis, Missouri. What? How about that? I'm excited about that. Come on.
Am I pronouncing it
correctly?
Yes. Bruck? All right, and Amber Fretwell.
How about that? Joyce, come on.
A Bama player. They're going to be fighting for that queen seat in the main bracket. How about Amber Fretwell took down Martina Bell 21-14 to get there.
If Amber gets on fire, we know what she can do. She's already been a world champion.
Yep.
And you know what she can do, and she is one heck of a player.
Well, I tell you, look at this. Martina takes on the winner of Maggie Geiger and Kim Dice.
Good luck.
There's going to be some
Good
beauties
luck.
right there. For all your hard work and all your trouble, you just run right into another buzzsaw. 14 on 6. Heather Ellis holds the lead over Megan Puckett right now.
And I see Joyce strolling around over there, man. I'm going to tell you what, she has gotten so much better. I don't know if you remember, we were here and she won Tier 2 or something, was running around with the – she was so excited that she got that piece of wood, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And, man, to see her do what she's doing right now, that is exciting to me.
Well, we are live at center court here at the Owensboro
Convention
Center. Got away from Megan just a little bit. Here in Owensboro, Kentucky, the home of
this could be a big round for Heather.
Captain Jack Sparrow and Carol Brady.
Oh, a 5-point spot right there for Heather. I think Heather could have eliminated that game, correct? Yeah.
14 on 6.
Yeah, it goes to 19 on 6.
Yep. She's got clearly adapted the Frank Gear's headgear
yes, she does.
Style right there.
I'm a Heather Ellis fan, but I'm a Megan Puckett fan too. I'm everybody's fan. I love everybody.
You're the super fan.
Yeah.
You're like the Jimmy Fallon of the Tonight Show.
Yeah. Just bring them on. I like everybody.
Not just the host. You're just the biggest fan.
You ready for this? How about Heather Ellis throwing a 10.2 on center court?
All right.
And Megan Puckett at 8.9, right at a 9. Come on.
That would explain what we're looking at. 19 on 6. These PPRs, points per round, they do tell the tale if you're following along on the Scoreholio app.
Absolutely.
Hang on, we're being asked if we need a beverage. A beverage?
I'm good right now, thank you. You take a Michelob Ultra.
There you go. Or a Miller Lite, either one.
Yeah, Miller Lite. We
don't. Two favorite kinds of beer are free
cold,
and freer.
Yeah,
cold
free and freer. Yeah, absolutely. Nikki Bounds said, "Let's go, Heather Ellis," and Heather doesn't need any encouragement because she is throwing fire right now at the 10.
19 on 8.
Yeah.
And over on the juniors court, on the CBC center court, Devin Thompson has doubled up Ace Rogers 10-5.
Ace throwing the 1839s. That's what I throw.
Yep, those are those elites.
Yep. Devin, he went for a big airmail there.
Here it comes, right side left.
Oh,
he came low.
He gets one out of that, though.
Yep.
Come on, Ace.
All right, so back to center court action here. 19-8. Heather Ellis, could this be the one? Everybody so far has found the center of the hole. She's going to play a little strategy. Megan goes up and over.
Good shot, Megan.
How about
Dead
that?
center.
And that's what she had been warming up to do. Going to run that hard
That's
push.
not bad. Not bad.
Good shot. She's going to try it again. Oh, no, she's going to lay it
Yeah,
low.
so that's a little bit out of place. Slick side right down the middle. Heather could pick up a couple right here.
That's all she needs.
Yep.
Coming in low and hot.
Oh, and there it is. In the game with a nice shot.
Shot.
Yes.
So Heather Ellis, the number 40 seed, comes in with that hot, hard, low push, takes 21-8, and takes Megan Puckett out of the elimination bracket. So now we're looking at Cindy Green up 19 on 18 over Kennedy Meineke. Whoever wins that one will face Heather Ellis. Coming up here in the elimination bracket, Kim Dice and Maggie Geiger right now underway. Kim has a 2-0 lead up front. Martina Belt awaits the winner of that one. And as we made mention of earlier, Joyce Bruck and Amber Fretwell are going to fight for that queen seat here in just a moment as we continue to move things along here.
Joyce Bruck, I just can't.
That's
when
great.
you say that, man, that just it just excites me like unbelievable excited.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I just
I know she throws out of the St. Louis area. She's like oh, look at this, man. I love this guy. You
good
know that?
Man. Cheers,
Thank
brother.
you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
The Daniel Lilly, our man from the UKCL, is watching on YouTube. He said, "Get Phil over here to Manchester."
Phil wants to come to me. I'm working on my passport now, buddy. Let's go.
Oh, man. I wish people were half as excited to see me as they are you.
You know what, man? I just let me tell you something. I am so blessed to be able to sit in this seat and have as much fun at a game I love.
Yep.
I completely love this game. You know that?
And
playing, calling it, whatever, watching it, it doesn't matter. I love this game.
Well, that's what's so much fun about sitting next to you and doing it is because you come at it from the inside out, from a player standpoint, a pro standpoint, and everything else, and that pure, unadulterated excitement for everybody you play shoulder to shoulder with. I come in at the outside in as a guy who would love to be any good at it, but I'm not. But I love the culture. I love watching how good these players are, and I'm finally, after all these years, figured out how to be good. When I watch people, I just haven't figured out how to do it myself.
But you can do it, man. It just takes a little work, man.
I'm having just as much fun as you are watching it happen around us. So right now, Cindy Green, 20-18 over Kennedy Meineke. That is a dog fight.
It is, man. How about that battle?
Yep.
But you, to your point, to be able to sit next to you're the consummate professional, and I'm just a little redneck from Mississippi, and you let me do my thing over here. You don't bother me at all. I just get to have fun here, and that's what we're going to do, man. And that's what the ACO is all about. We have fun, and I'll tell you what, and we have great players, tell the truth.
And great fun. The ACO family isn't just a term, it's a real deal.
It is. It really is.
I would tell you the day that I knew how this was going to go between the two of us is when it hit me that you are the Mississippi Ninja. That's all anybody needs to know.
Yeah.
Right then and there.
I'm just here to have some fun, man. And I don't talk the most proper English in the world, but I have a blast, and I love this game, and I love these players. We're ready whenever you are, Miss Fretwell, because you are a former queen of cornhole. Yeah, you tell me when you're ready. Yeah. How about that?
Well, let me go ahead and put a bow on your thought just there as far as the proper English. When we get to the UK, and I know where our language was germinated and from whence it comes. This in the U.S. This ain't a game for the proper per se. This didn't come from the top down. This came from the roots up, and everything. I mean, in fact, later on, I'm supposed to be playing in this exhibition game against Mark Smothers. I think he's speaking English. I'm not 100% sure.
You have to have an interpreter for Mark Smothers. If you think I talk country, come on.
I think that's why they invented AI, just to figure out how we could do subtitles for Smothers. But that is what it's all about, baby. Just the salt of the earth, grassroots, and that's what all of this is about, the travel and everything else.
Joyce
lays one low, a little dirty bag to get things started. So Amber's going to jump out to a 4-0 early lead. But we're going to talk a little bit more about the UKCL and the upcoming ACO Europe Major here in just a moment.
Well, let me tell you this about this first round right here. We see Amber Fretwell, who's been to the pinnacle of this sport. But how many times have we seen Joyce on center court? And right there, she threw a bag short, and you can tell right there, the nerves have kicked in on Joyce.
A little bit of nerves.
But to get where she's at in the king seat, she's had to beat some good players now. Oh, and Amber leaves one short. Joyce a chance to get it back right here. Nice bag, Joyce. Joyce throwing the arcane bags. TNT coming out of the paw of Amber Fretwell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and she kicks that off to the left just a little bit, and she can still pick up. Oh, step out there, Joyce. Grab you 3.
Yeah, she's out there on the edge of the red lane.
Yeah.
Coming inside arm, trying to get around left to right.
Oh, it's okay. She grabs one right there, and that's the kick off. How about, let me tell you something. Let's go back to South Bend, Indiana. How about Aaron Lambert? I just saw him sit over there. The guy came out of nowhere and threw fire and took down a loaded field in South Bend, Indiana. That's what I love, man. Nobody picked Aaron Lambert.
And you know, it's funny. Thanksgiving weekend, that has been a weekend in South Bend that has yielded so many new names at the top of every division. We've had so many players in that city in particular that have just risen to the occasion.
I was able to sit and watch that mastery of him.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he's built him a new building just like we've seen all the guys do. They build those buildings, all of a sudden they practice and practice and practice. Oh, and that's another bad bag by Joyce. And they practice and practice, and boom, they're all of a sudden on center court taking down a big major. And that South Bend is a huge major.
Yeah, it really is. On Thanksgiving weekend, a great chance for the family to get together after the family gets together, if you will. On the CBC center court right now, it looks like Isaac Hurt and Devin Thompson in the elimination bracket right now.
Trying to get back to Brock Beasley.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Beasley, come on, man. That's what I love about this sport, man. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Until you know. 7-1 right now, Amber Fretwell, the 23 seed, against Joyce Bruck, the 29 seed.
Nice bag, Joyce.
This one right dead up the center. I love that jersey that Joyce has on, too. That simple white with the red, white, and blue.
That's a state champion jersey, Finn. That's exactly what that is.
I love it.
How about my boy Reed Shook grabbing the Mississippi State Championship right there in my hometown,
great
baby?
Stuff. Great stuff. And again, not unlike, well, actually, I'll be honest with you. I don't know any other sport where the jersey has become the coin of the realm.
Oh, yeah.
The number of different color jerseys that you have. If you're watching the juniors match, you see that purple jersey on
nice bag, Joyce, yes.
Well done. Oh, and one ends up dropping for
Amber. It's okay. She'll still take the 2.
She tatered her extra hard to get that
How
vibration.
About Mr. and Miss Jones, you see right there on the thing. Mr. Jones works hard. Brian Jones' daddy.
Yep.
Yeah, right here.
And Mary, his better half right there, the official baker of the ACO. She's brought me a couple of little super treats. I received some in the mail over Christmas, as a matter of fact.
And Joyce needs to get it going this way. She struggled on her outside arm so far. She needs to get it going this way. Amber has been pretty good on that side. Oh, that's a good bag.
Nice.
Yeah.
And if you watch, she starts vertical. Her bag starts in a vertical position and then turns sort of to that horizontal and that flat bag delivery. She actually comes in low and slow that time. A little flutter, a 45-degree angle. That's a nice bag.
Amber will make you pay for that, too.
She dropped her head. There's another low. Oh, man, I didn't think that was going to make it there either.
Amber going to shoot this for a big round.
Up and over.
And then just a wash. And Joyce goes, thank you very much,
Miss.
Miss.
Very, very much. Absolutely. Well, as they gather their weaponry, we may mention the UKCL, the United Kingdom Cornhole League, March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. We're heading to Manchester, England. We're going to be joining up with the UKCL for the first ever transatlantic handshake, and we're going to be fighting it out at the David Lloyd Manchester North, which, as it says on the website, more than just a gym. Whether you're into exercise classes, tennis, gym sessions, swimming, all the stuff that breaks me out into hives with the exercise. They do social events, all kinds of activities, holiday camps. It's one of those great facilities, and we are so honored to be welcomed into the David Lloyd Manchester North facility from the UKCL and that crew. And we've got, if you want to come out, maybe you just want to make a trip out of it and come watch and just see what it's all about, make it a trip. I'm extending about 8 days around the 3 days, and I'm going to make a whole vacation out of it.
I wish I had 8 days because I'd hang out with you, Finn.
Well, I know. You know one of my bosses, and he's going to be there with me. So the good news is I'll be able to do that.
There you go.
And the other one doesn't know I'm leaving. I'm going to call in sick that month.
Call in sick. I'll be back on Wednesday.
I got the Novid. You want to come to work? No. So I'll have that for about a month. But looking forward to exploring all things, and I'm going to make a trip to Cornwall to see our friends at the Par Inn.
Our buddies,
Cornish
man.
Cornhole champion Tom Collins, Matt Bailey from the Par Inn, their respective families. They're coming to Manchester for the event. I think quite a few people are coming from the States.
Yeah, I know the Klingers are going.
Klingers are going. Yeah. Caleb Hurt's going to be there, so it's going to be a great opportunity to put
Let me go ahead and do my time to feel right now. Caleb Hurt wins Manchester, England. Okay.
All right, Daniel Lilly, do you have anything you'd like to say about that? Feel free to bring it, as always. All right, 2-0, Isaac Hurt over Devin Thompson.
Yeah.
As we continue here with Amber Fretwell, 7-3 over Joyce Bruck.
Looks like Cindy Green might have won that game because she's playing Heather Ellis right now.
Yeah,
how about a good showing by Kennedy Meineke, who's a name you might be seeing coming up shortly.
Yeah, Sherry Frost awaits the winner of that game. Cindy Green up 8-0 on Heather Ellis.
Wow.
Right now, Kim Dice is down 18-11 to Maggie Geiger.
Ooh.
Martina Belt waiting in the wings.
Martina Belt.
On that one. 7-5 now. Joyce clawing her way back against Amber Fretwell. Amber, who's just recently joined the home office team, as a matter of fact, working with our certified officials, the lifeblood of the ACO. If you'd like to become a certified official and start hosting tournaments and get a group and a gang together and start playing for points and cash, all you have to do is go to AmericanCornhole.com, and the next thing you know, you could be a certified official. It's just that simple. Our Miss Whitney will take very good care of.
You know, it's so cool, man. I was out talking to somebody. They're saying their daughter plays cornhole. Hey, my husband plays cornhole. But guess what? I'm a certified official, and I have more fun than they do playing. I'm going to tell you that right now. Nice bag by Joyce to finish right here. She might give up 3. Yep. She only gives up 1.
I think it's going to
go. And Joyce goes, thank you again.
Oh, man, I thought that one was going to go.
Yeah.
I really did. I still feel like it's going to go. It's too late now, though.
Nope, that's it.
All right.
I am really impressed with Joyce making it all the way to the King's Day. And what a game we got right now.
Yeah.
It's only 8-5. Come on.
5. The Queen Seed awaits the winner of this game. Maggie Geiger and Martina Belt are facing off right now as Maggie just took down Kim Dice 21-11. Heather Ellis working her way back against Cindy Green now, 8-2. Sherry Frost awaits the winner there.
Sherry Frost, that's another name I haven't heard.
I love it.
Yeah, me too, man. That's great.
What's Joyce throwing right now? About an 8?
They're both throwing right in the mid-8s. Amber at 8.75, Joyce at 8.38. Not bad. You know, nice bag there.
And she's given, I was going to say she's given that center lane to Amber, who didn't take it, and then expressed a little bit of
2 points though for Amber.
A little bit of frustration there as she looked our way.
Yeah.
I think she was blaming you.
That's not my fault. I promise you, I did not do it.
I'm just waiting for the day where something happens in the NFL and somebody looks up at the booth and flips off Jim Nance.
You did it.
That's on you. Oh, goodness. Again, Owensboro, Kentucky, the home of Captain Jack Sparrow and Carol Brady.
Yeah.
How about that, Florence Henderson and Johnny Depp.
Rhonda Vincent, a big bluegrass player.
The bluegrass capital of the world. And also, and I know we actually had a little bit of controversy over this last time when we were here for the Worlds. They also claim to be the barbecue capital of the world. I know that you do not necessarily agree with that.
I will never agree with that, I promise you.
Not as a Memphis boy. That's
a fact. No, sir.
All right, another bag out to the sideboard, and she lets her off the hook again.
Man, we're going to have to get a shirt with her facial expressions on it, you know?
Maybe we'll just get Maybe we'll get some of those Lego people and we'll just change the hair. Like Bob Heil and her, just change the face and the hair.
Nice finish right there. She's going to pick up at least 2 here.
Inside arm has been working well for her. And
there you go. Nice bag,
that one in from the backside. Nicely done. So
yeah.
10 on 5 will become 12 on 5, and the queen seed again waits for the winner of this match. Right now, Isaac Hurt is up 12-9 in the juniors center court battle that's going on with the CBC boys, Dylan and Bill right behind us.
Yeah, the winner takes on Brock Beasley, who is on literal fire in the juniors division, man. I don't even want to walk by him. I'm afraid he might burn me up. You know, I'm not kidding. And we haven't even checked in on seniors. Let me check in on seniors here, you know.
Speaking of which, I saw one of the Grand OGs, T-Bone Dawson, in the building. I haven't seen T-Bone in a minute. Terry Dawson.
Always good to see T-Bone. Nice bag there by Joyce.
I'll tell you what, Joyce's delivery makes me nervous. She looks like she's going to tip over on that. She got that one leg that she puts in there. She kind of throws like a flamingo.
Guess who's sitting in the king seat in the seniors?
In the seniors, it's going to be not Johnny Thomas. Otherwise, you would have said Rats.
Yeah.
Gary Ferguson?
Mark Smothers. Come on, Mark.
Of course, maybe he'll be too busy to play me later in that exhibition match. And at which point I would encourage all of you to go get a cold drink and do something else for about 30 minutes. No, we want you to watch. We want you to see what that ACO handicapping is all about and see how much more fun it makes it. And you don't have to play Mark Smothers just for it to be fun.
Yeah, that's right, man. Mark Smothers, though. Let me tell you, when Mark Smothers is on,
yeah,
he's unbeatable in this bill. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't care who you are. He is unbeatable.
I can't argue that. He saw me over there warming up, came over. And he said, you know what you need to do if this is happening, move your thumb here. And I threw my very first airmail ever. Right after he goes, I'm not telling you nothing else.
He didn't say it like that, though. It's something
that's what I think he said.
Nice bag, Joyce. And Joyce could grab a couple that she needs right here now.
Yep, 12 on 5.
Yeah.
Amber holds the lead right now.
I like the way she took her time on this 4th bag. And picks up the 4. Nice bag, Joyce.
Nicely done.
Yeah, but how about Mark Smothers? And guess who he played to get into the king seat? Hold on. This seniors is rolling. Bob Howe. Wow. And he beat Bob Howe 21-17. Bob trying to prove me wrong. He's already told me he's going to prove me wrong today, as well as Tony Pena, who is still in the thing. Tony, first thing he saw me this morning at breakfast. I'm proving you wrong, man. I'm proving you wrong. Okay, I love it. Come on, Tony.
You got to love it.
Yeah.
15-12, Devin Thompson over Isaac Hurt on the CBC center court.
How about Devin taking the lead? And Isaac will finish 3rd if he doesn't finish this game out.
And Devin opened up a door for him right there. Just bully that one right up. Yep. Leave it, set a little low. I forgot he had another bag in his hand, so just run that up, take a couple.
I think Joyce is settling down, Finn. I'm going to tell you that right now.
She is.
That's a 4-bagger. Beautiful right down the center. And grabs 3 right there.
Cost 3 points to Amber right there, so 12 on 7.
Yeah.
Is 12 on 10. And it's interesting, too. I was making mention of Joyce's stance. She does kind of that flamingo one-leg stance. Going this way, right to left in front of us. So
on the radio dial, right to left.
As if anybody knows what that means. But she has a little different stance when she throws inside arm. It's not worrisome to me.
She could bully this bag out right here.
Come in hard and knock it out. Oh,
she'll take that. She's not mad.
She'll pull that one.
No.
Unless
that was a good
it gets done for her. It just bunches things up a little bit. Although I don't know that Amber did herself a favor right there.
No. She can still bully Amber's bag out here on the right-hand side.
Come in right up.
And that's a bad bag, Joyce.
That's the one she'll go back to if she does.
But nothing hurt right there. All you got to do is finish this last bag, only maybe give up 1.
But she will go back. I was going to say she'll go back to that previous shot.
And that's the nerve.
Was that shot she'll come back to right there.
And there it is. That's going to be 10 on 6. That's going to be 4 for Amber, where she should only gave up 1. That's going to put the score at 16-10.
Well, let me ask you this while they mark up the score. With as many majors and regionals and things that you play in, you are always telling me, man, I had it until this one frame or this one shot. You do all of these always stick in everybody's head?
I guarantee you, man. That's a frame right there. Joyce is going to go back later and go, what the hell? I threw one off to the right, and then I threw one short of the board, you know?
But I just wonder how long. I mean, you have to have a short memory for both your good shots and your bad shots to be good at this game because it is very mental.
It is very mental.
How long do you hold on to a shot like that?
Well, I've been holding on to that one for Fergie for 7 days now. I'm going to tell you that right now. So
you did show me that one earlier. That's exactly what Ferg did to me.
Yeah.
So,
but you hold on to it, but you got to let it go in your next game.
All right.
Nice double four-bagger. That's a
social. Cheers.
There you go for you, man.
Clink.
We can do that stuff too, can't we?
We can now. Let's see what else is going on.
Beasley against Devin Thompson. How about Isaac Hurt eliminated from the juniors?
Well, all right. So somebody's ready to prove you wrong. It could be two. I mean, you might go 0 for 3.
That's okay, dude. I'm okay with it.
How about that? That'd be a first.
It's been a while since I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she went for the block right there. Let's see what Joyce has got. That's a middle block right there. It's kind of kicked on her side.
A little bit left to her side, yep. She's going to come in hard.
Oh! And sometimes it takes a little bit of luck. She looked at me and went, okay, okay.
Well, I was just thinking to myself, that was an accident. And she looked over and goes, that was an accident. Yeah, you get to accidentally roll back.
Bag.
Look at that bag. Coming inside arm right to left like that. Nicely done. Good follow-up.
Joyce needs 2 right here.
All she got to do is do it again.
Oh, and that's another one that got away from Joyce.
And again, center court nerves or...
Yeah. That's really a hard shot to get around that bag.
But what's funny is she had just done the shot before, the exact thing she needed
really
to do. But it was that difference in the level of opportunity, I guess.
Being a player, that's one bag that I really struggle with to get around, no kidding. Yep. To hit it consistently time after time after time.
And she's giving her the chance right now, has Amber to come in right to left, and she's done it.
I love the way she took her time right there.
Yep.
Made Amber think about the bag that she just threw.
That bag out of play now, so all Joyce has to do is dial it up the middle, finish it out. Amber knows she's going to do it too.
Amber's bag hits and just dives at the hole, man.
It's like it's on a string.
Another good bag.
Good bag using Amber's for a little extra cushion.
Amber says, if you're going to get something, you're only getting 2 here, Miss Joyce.
This is the one. This is the one that's come back to
there it is.
She got it.
Pow, man.
Nicely done.
17-12. Forgot to tater. Pow, pow.
Yep. Well, she's got a little extra pep in her step, working her way down there, feeling good about that.
Devin Thompson jumps up to 3-0 on Brock Beasley. 4-0. I'm sorry.
He got a bonus point for good looks.
He did. When he was walking, somebody gave him a point.
He got an extra point for stride.
So let's see here. Michael Hoaxang is playing Johnny Thomas to get to Daryl Macon in the seniors.
And Hoaxang was a giant killer.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? Who'd he take out?
Let's see. Hoaxang took me out.
Yeah, that's what
asshole. Thank you so much for reminding me.
Oh, me?
He took out Fergie, too.
I thought you were talking about him. You were talking about me. Oh.
Nice bag by Joyce right there. Now, Joyce needs a finish. Just get a wash out, get to her dominant hand. Yeah.
Don't need to chase anything.
Oh, and there we go.
Opportunity, and she's giving her all kinds of cushion on this lane right now up the center.
Put some pressure on Miss Fretwell right here, Miss Joyce.
Kind of helps her from doing.
Oh, and that just slid by the hole. We got a 10. Oh, Amber says, "Here, grab these 2 points, Miss Joyce." There you go.
And I would like to offer these 2 to you.
Shane is waving at me over there. Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to go to 17-14.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shane Fretwell, as we saw earlier with Craig Irvin watching Ashley play. You see Shane Fretwell over there. I think he's over there playing Tetris on his phone.
Let me tell you something. How about I want to talk about the juniors again real quick. Devin Thompson has had a good year so far this year. Man, he's won a couple majors, and he's down here again in one of the most loaded fields that we've had.
Yep.
Playing for the win here.
That purple jersey is glowing a little bit more brightly right now on the CBC Center Court as he holds the lead over Brock Beasley, a lead that stays 7-1 after that frame.
And I don't know who Joyce is talking to over there, but they needs. And she got a break right there. Put one right in the middle of those, Joyce, and you can still grab a point out of this.
What's she gonna do? She's thinking. Is she overthinking?
I would have to just throw stick side right in between them. Right. She's a little short,
a little low, but and a little left.
Yeah. Amber grabs one.
She'll take one out of that.
Yeah, but you got one off the back, man, and you only give up a point. You got one in the front of the board, and you only give up a point.
Yep.
Those are happy times, man. Come on.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, she needs to get it together because she can't do that much more than once more. But she's going to find herself in a little bit of trouble. 18-14.
And this is where Joyce has been throwing okay. She got a couple last time. Amber's been struggling a little bit, but that's put pressure on you right here, right down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And just kicks off to the right on her. Arcane bags.
Trouble. She takes her
Amber lets her off the hook. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you got to dig down and make sure, hey, I ain't giving up any points. I got to get to the next round with 0 points. It's still at 18-14.
And as they finish this frame up, let's go see what else is going on.
Yeah, thank you, man.
The queen seat awaits the winner of this game. Maggie Geiger down 16-12 to Martina Bell right now. And Sherry Frost is up over Heather Ellis, who did take down Cindy Green.
Wow.
So we are working our way to a women's final here.
Nice finish, ladies.
Center court, nice wash there as they both grin and head down to the other end to grab their bags. Again, the TNT bags. And what is Joyce throwing?
She's throwing Arcane bags.
Arcanes.
I know she's with Arcane. I knew that for a while.
And how about our list of bag makers that are here out in the lobby?
Yeah.
Showing off their wares, a handful of them.
Lucky bags, I saw out there.
Luckies, and they're every one of them are scrolling across the top of the screen.
Yeah.
As you can see, but
Brother,
was that
here,
big
I think
Brother bags
bag?
are here, and IMF's here, and Lucky's. I think Gusto's going to be here maybe later tonight.
Oh, and Amber could grab it, put her on that number 20 right here. Joyce must not miss another bag in this round.
Just let it run right up
there. It is,
She'll
man.
take it, and then she just got to hope that she lets her off the hook and leaves it off the side, which
got
she
to
does
go in.
not. So it's got to go in, or it's game over.
There it is.
And
that's it.
That's going to do it. Amber Fretwell finishes it off, but Joyce Bruck nicely done. Acquitted herself very nicely, and now she will drop down into the loser's bracket. Yes, a round of applause well deserved as Amber Fretwell now sits in the queen seat here, and we will watch her battle out for the women's championship in our biggest major of the year, the Super Major. She gives us a little bit of the finger guns. Unfortunately, they were pointed at her own temples, as if to say I should have finished that off sooner.
That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Come on.
Her head cheerleader.
Yeah, in her second head
cheerleader.
Don't
do that. She said, don't do that. I can't throw my back out before I'm in the queen seat. Uh-oh.
That's the little girl that got hit in the face with the airmail in the
right here on this
court.
Right
on center court.
Right here on this court.
She made a comeback here today,
Yes, she did. All right, so let's see. Heather Ellis down 5-0 to Sherry Frost. Martina Belt beat Maggie Geiger 21-14. So Martina will face off against, let's see, it'll be Sherry and Heather. We'll wrap that game up. And then Martina will take the winner of that game. Joyce will then face off against the winner of that game. So we may not have seen the last of Joyce Bruck here on center court. And maybe she'll have an opportunity to go do some deep breathing exercises, chill out a little bit here on center court as we keep you up to date on what's going on in the CBC center court. Right back to back with us here, Devin Thompson out 11-3 over Brock Beasley, who at one point you said earlier, very early in the bracket, you said nobody's going to beat him.
No, I mean, I'll tell you what, he's been throwing some good bags. How about in the seniors right now? Michael Hoaxing up 8-5 on Johnny Thomas.
All right.
Down on court 29. And the winner of that takes on a very hot playing out of Alabama, Daryl Macon, who has been on fire. Johnny Thomas said, I can't beat this guy anymore.
Yeah.
That's what he told me this morning. And then the winner of that will be going to see Tony Pena. Who I told you, Tony is a really good player. We saw him in Michigan last week. I mean, not last week. If I was in Michigan last week, I was lost.
yesterday or 2 months ago. You know, whatever.
Yeah, whenever we were there. But anyway, we saw him just beat everybody down up at Grand Traverse last year.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Oh, and Brock went for the roll bag right there that didn't roll. And Devin right down the pipe. He's going to pick up a couple more.
And every once in a while, we love to give you a good look at what it is you're hearing, and unfortunately, this is the best look we could come up with.
That's it.
Finn, the loudmouth of the ACO, the Mississippi.
Hey, there we are. Hey, glad to see you guys out there today, man, on Thursday.
That was my best hint I could give you that we were on camera.
Thank you. I'm watching the game up here.
But, you get a good feel for what's going on here. This place is with 400-plus singles players getting ready to come in here and do battle on Saturday. 50 in this morning for the first big blind draw. And you just love to see the passion for the game. Bring everybody out a day early, spread it out, get a chance to go out and spend a little bit of time around downtown. Every time we come to Owensboro, it seems like there's something brand new to do while you're here. And as a matter of fact, I was looking up some of the things that are going on here. They've got this Bluegrass Winter Warmer Series going on down at the Bluegrass Hall of Fame and Museum, and this is pretty cool. It's a small room, only 150 tickets available, but there are 3 dates: one in late January, then 2 in February. With different bands come in, it's a chance to come in and see some regional and local bands, blues bands or bluegrass bands. So they've just started that out. So there's always something. This Friday after 5 that they've done forever while we've been here. Rock the Borough is going to be a brand new one here in August, as a matter of fact. That's going to have national, local, and regional bands coming out here, obviously with the Ohio River to work from right here on the southern bank of the Ohio. You got to love all the different opportunities to get out here and use this riverfront. It just keeps getting nicer.
It's like beautiful. I have a room overlooking the bridge and the river, man. Come on. It don't get any better. It's like 17 miles from the elevator. But that's okay. It's worth the walk. How about that?
Right. Mine's a shorter walk to the elevator. I got a beautiful look at my car down in the parking lot, which sometimes isn't a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Barbecue and Barrels is another event that they bring here into Owensboro in May. You might know what that's all about.
Man.
Barbecue, and the Barrels might refer to I don't know. Yeah, bourbon and plenty of it. You can buy your tickets now if you want to for the bourbon tastings that are going on. They've got the Jeeps and Jams Expo. This is kind of cool. It's right here at the convention center. It is exactly what you think it is: live music and Jeeps and off-roading opportunities and all kinds of cool stuff. And so you got to love a city that comes in and creates its own, events that they can do year in and year out. In Owensboro, nobody does it better than Owensboro.
Well, how about the city that welcomes the ACO too?
Right.
I mean,
for a decade or more.
Absolutely, man. I mean, they welcome us. They treat us like gold here at the convention center.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. And we go a lot of places. They got the best food, the best food court in America right here. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I was thinking about it a little earlier. They just kind of revamped everything with their F&B food and beverage program here in the last couple of years. And I've heard great things about Lake Charles and the food around the area, but as far as in a facility,
by far. And the cold.
The cold beers.
The cold beers,
cheers.
We
cheers
can say that. We can
do
do that.
We're not on network TV.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't really want to be.
No.
And then here's the big thing. I don't know if you're familiar with this one, but at the end of July, right here at the Owensboro Convention Center, it's the return, actually, of the, what's this called? The American Cornhole Organization World Championships of Cornhole Season 19.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I know. We're going to be right back
here. We'll be sitting right here in the same seats bringing you some of the best cornhole ever.
Yeah,
ever that you can watch right here, the best in the world, right here.
And the question is, how much of a preview of the Worlds are you going to be getting the rest of this weekend? Because
Absolutely.
you called. I mean, if you want, you when you pick Caleb and Isaac Hurt in doubles or singles or juniors or whatever it is, you always say the same thing. I'm going to keep picking them until somebody beats them.
Yeah.
Brock Beasley and Devin Thompson right now are going to be the first ones to prove you wrong. One of those two, since you picked Isaac in the juniors division. But how much of a preview? Josie Claire became our women's champion right here on this center court back in July of 2023. We'll see. We'll see how many names repeat from right here at the Super Major to the end of July. And it's always the last week of July, the World Championships for the ACO, and we end up on the final Saturday of July. That is World Cornhole Day with the ACO as well. Now, that's the first of two Owensboro Air Shows, because following up, they will have in September the Owensboro Air Show, which has become very well known here, and it takes place above downtown.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're talking about the World Championship and me picking Caleb in the Hertz and doubles and singles. I do think somebody is going to step up before this year is over.
You do?
And I really do. Yeah? And it could be a guy like I talked about, Aaron Lambert. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Aaron Lambert threw fire when he was in South Bend, Indiana. I mean, that's a guy that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere. And like I said about the co-ed division when I was doing my picks, there's some made-up teams right here that have gotten together for this co-ed that could come out of nowhere and take this down.
And it's interesting you bring that up, because we've talked about that in a number of different cities that we've been to, the ad hoc teams that just sort of form out of necessity. Somebody gets sick or somebody can't make the trip or whatever it is. And we saw that with Gary Bearpaw. Who did he team up with?
He teamed up with a young guy. Was it Jace Thompson?
It might have been. But
no, Gavin Kirk.
It was Gavin Kirk.
That's exactly who it was.
But, watch those guys just run roughshod through the entire division, and these ad hoc teams, it just goes to show you that that's what this is really all about.
Yeah.
The respect for other players' games, the ability to get in, the ego. There's no ego. I mean, you might have a couple people that get mad here and there if they don't perform the way they want to, but they're not mad at anybody else. And for the most part, anybody. Oh, is that it? Is that going to do it? Devin Thompson?
He's got a double dip.
Dip Brock, right? Because that's a best 2 or 3 right there if you are the lower seed, or actually coming in from the losers bracket. So I see Joyce gesticulating over there, getting ready to try to work her way back.
I'm so excited for Joyce, man.
Center court, it's good stuff. But, to finish the point I was making before was the people that come in here and they don't just get mad at themselves. They get mad at other people, like their doubles partner or this or that. You know how long those people are around here? Not very long.
Not very long. But we do not see that a whole lot.
No, we don't. That's what I'm saying.
We really don't.
They tend to go elsewhere where that is typically the way that things go.
It's okay to do that.
That's okay, and that's fine. And it's not really all that fine here. So we will continue to work our way back towards a women's championship here on center court. We're just in a little bit of a holding pattern. Heather Ellis just took down Sherry Frost, so she and Martina Belt will probably be joining us here on center court. Yeah, and then Joyce Bruck awaits the winner of that, and then, of course, Amber Fretwell in the queen seat holding on. So we're going to wait for that.
I need one, too, by the way. We're going to take a break, and I think I need one for that.
Are we going to take a break? Is that what's going to happen here, or is Martina going to – I think they're going to
we can go right into it, man.
I'm get straight to it. I think he just was telling us we weren't on camera anymore.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Which is a requirement. Please let me know when we're on, and please let me know when we're off.
Hey, I didn't even know. I'm over here jacking around. Blowing kisses to Joyce because she did good.
What's that? Elimination semifinal right here in that lucky shirt. Martina Belt running out of the lower seed red lane, although she is the number 3 seed overall.
Player. Man, what a great player.
Heather Ellis, the number 40. But she comes in running out of the blue lane.
But let me tell you something.
We need to switch them. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get them.
Okay, we'll get them switched. As soon as they throw this down, I'll get their attention if you'd like. The man, the happiest right here is Charlie Case. Both of them throwing him luckies.
Gotta love it.
Ladies. There we go.
All right, so we got that all worked out. The higher seed runs out of the blue lane.
I knew you guys could do that without my help.
Well,
they need to put this second game up back on the silver screen if they could.
If there's anything I'm good at, it's disappointing women. So
that's what I thought. Both of them look really disappointed.
When I made them have to change their groove, it might cost them an extra down and back, but all is well. Joyce Bruck awaits the winner of this match, and Amber Fretwell in the queen seat. Again, live here from Owensboro, the convention center. What are we looking at in seniors? Have we had any
all right, let's see.
Movement here?
Johnny Thomas takes down Michael Hoaxing 21-8.
How about that?
Yeah. And now Johnny's just playing his nemesis, he told me, Daryl Macon.
Daryl Macon, yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to keep up with the score on that one.
Very good, very good. And they were playing out in the arena elsewhere right now, not playing on either one of the center courts, but hopefully we'll be able to get to that seniors championship match here on center court as they continue to work their way towards a juniors championship right now on the CBC center court. And again, you're watching along on Facebook, you're watching along on the ACO YouTube channel. Feel free to cast us up onto the big screen for the rest of the evening and enjoy what we've got coming your way. It is currently a little bit after 6 o'clock on the East Coast, 3 o'clock on the West Coast. Glad to have you anywhere in between. If you're watching with us, Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, the host of the Taco webcast with Frank Gears, the Cornhole dude, and side by side with me, as always, from the commentator's desk here at Broadcast Central, Philip Barnett, ACO-PRO, and the Mississippi Ninja.
Absolutely, man. Having a blast here today, Finn. I'm telling you. I'm going to have a blast all weekend. You know I'm going to be excited. And, and we're going to have some good times here today.
I know. I wore my right shoulder pad.
I hadn't hit you all day today, have I not? I'm trying to look. I'm over here holding them.
I got a little piece of armor that I've got over my shoulder to protect me, so when you grab onto me,
when I see those good shots, I get excited, man.
You know me just like a peach. All right.
Yes, sir.
So have they gotten underway?
I think so. I think they may be right here.
I don't think they have. I think this is their final warm-up tosses maybe.
Nice bag.
Unless they've decided to start down there. But typically they'll start down where the Scorholio pad is.
Well, Martina wanted to be on that side. And you can tell by Heather Ellis that this game is underway. Nice bag. That's another girl I'm really proud of, Heather Ellis.
Mm-hmm.
I first noticed Heather when at the World Championships in Branson. And one of my favorite players is Caitlin Ham. And she took Caitlin Ham to the distance there to get.
Oh, up and over.
Oh, how about that shot?
One. She takes the
she gives up two, but that's okay.
But that was a nice airmail. She had the guts to go for it, and you got to love it when you can pull that out of your trick bag and make it work. But.
And what I was going to say is I've since got to know Heather really well, and she's got a really good game, man. To see her get to where she's at today, it doesn't really surprise me.
Well, she wouldn't be standing shoulder to shoulder with Martina if she didn't bring her A game today, especially with, like you said, the stacked field that we've got in juniors, seniors, co-ed, doubles. The women's field, obviously, and then the singles field is going to be a monster.
Oh, my goodness. I can't wait.
Coming up on Saturday. So lots of cornhole through the course of the weekend. Glad to have you along for the Super Major here in Owensboro. Our first one ever, kind of the tent pole in the center of the season as we work our way toward the back half and work our way back here the final week of July.
Nice finish there by Heather to grab two. We're going to make it 2-2. I think we'll have a really good game right here.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of ties.
Yeah,
a lot of ties in this game. Brock Beasley, speaking of ties, tied up with Devin Thompson.
He was
on
up
the CBC
10-4.
Center court. Yep.
Yeah.
Devin, of course, has one game in hand or one under his belt, and so he's got to get this one to double dip. The winner of this game will be our juniors champ. Boy, these guys aren't wasting any time.
No, they're firing away, man. I'm going to tell you right now. Ain't no thinking about the next bag. Let's just throw.
Nice bag there by Martina.
Yes, Heather's got one slightly out of play. Not slightly, way out of play.
Yeah, super out of play.
You know, it's funny when I say that. Isaac Hurt. I was playing Isaac Hurt in a blind draw today, and he was throwing against my partner. He had a bag off to the left, and I told his partner, I said, the bag's not out of play. The guy said, sure it is. Boom, right there. Boom, right in the hole. I said, never count that kid out. I've watched him play too much. Heather needs to get a finish right here. Only give up 4. Martina right down Main Street with that one.
She's left a couple of bookends on the hole right there.
And that just opens up the hole, makes the hole look instead of 6. And that tried to stop on her right there. Still gets 4.
Going to take the 4.
Makes it go from 6 inches to about 10.
It does.
Yeah.
And on these boards, too, you got to find your spot on these boards. And I feel like they're not playing too sticky, too slick. I think they're playing pretty evenly here, more so than they did in the summer. I mean, air conditioning affects the tackiness of the boards a lot differently than maybe just this more even heat throughout the room. And
well, it's cold outside today too, and there's not a whole lot of humidity out there.
Right.
So you're not going. But to be honest with you, out in the main room, the boards were playing sticky.
Were they?
Yeah, they were playing sticky.
Yeah, all I've seen here is center court, and then my lame attempts to practice out there. I couldn't tell if they were sticky or just normal.
Well, I try to throw on center court before we get on air, and I never got a chance to today. So. But I do have my bags here. I will try to get a couple throws in.
All right, I don't blame you. Martina
nice
coming
bag.
in hot, pushes through. Nice finish.
Heather needs to finish with a nice wash here.
Take it right
he left
left.
it short. I can tell you that right now.
As soon as it left her hand, you could see it was going to come in. She was lucky it held the board. I thought it was going to drop off the right-hand side once it hit.
How about this? Martina Belt, Heather Ellis, Joyce Bruck, and Amber Fretwell, man. Amber Fretwell is one we know that can do it.
Yeah.
But the other three we really haven't seen make big moves in the majors in women.
Yeah. Well, look at some of these other names that have been in this. Kim Dice, Megan Puckett.
Yeah. Maggie.
Ashley Irvin, Maggie Geiger, Deborah Smith.
Yeah, Deb is a great player out of Indiana.
Tammy Williams made a pretty good run. Josephina Ernstberger. I mean, Tammy Klinger, she's getting better. Charity Jackson. There's a handful of them in here that, those are the names that a lot of times you expect to see working their way toward that queen seat. Abby Hoaxang, I like that. I like seeing the Hoaxang in the women. I know the other women.
I have no clue who Abby Hoaxang is. Which
guess,
one is married? Who's she married to?
I'm going to guess she's related to those boys because it's not like the Hoaxangs are just a household name.
Nice bag, Heather.
All right.
Yeah, she's gonna make Martina have to make a shot here.
She's not gonna roll it, you know that, or is she? Oh no, she just tried to push it.
And it just hung up, and I think
she's gonna go down and take a look at it. They're gonna run a timeout. Oh, something dropped. That front bag.
Yeah.
Now she wants to go take a look and see what's what.
I think Martina's got 2 down to Heather's 1.
Do we almost have a?
Heather's got to make one here to get a wash out of it, and I don't think she can push that front bag. It's an airmail. She might could drag the one on the right there.
She's going up.
Get up. Oh,
boy.
2 points. 2 points. Or was that 4? 4. I think it's 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah. Is Brock Beasley's up 16-14 now?
Somebody's eyeballing us across the way.
Look, he's saying he's done proved you wrong, man. Come on. Hey, there's no doubt that man can play. I'm not going to lie to you.
And later on, he's going to prove me pathetic.
He's going look.
Mark Smothers.
He will tell the story about the first time I ever beat him was in Knoxville, Tennessee, about 4 or 5 years ago, and I yelled when I got that last bag and got those last 2 points. You could have heard me all the way back to Memphis. I can tell you that right now.
And that's what makes it so much fun. Brock Beasley is now on the other center court, jumped up to a 19-14 lead, so he's just 2 points away from being our juniors champion.
Yeah, but hats off to Devin Thompson. I don't know who's going to win this game, but what a player this kid's becoming, man.
Good run.
Remember he had the long hair the first time we saw him?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's a bad bag by Heather with a chance to pick up some points.
Ended up being a bit of a mess.
Yep. Oh, and Martina left her a chance to get around.
Let her off the hook. She can go right to left. She should be able to do that with the outside arm coming outside.
Oh,
in.
That's going to be short. Oh, I thought it was going to be in. She threw that up a little higher like she normally has been doing. It's been stopping on her.
Yeah, that one ran.
Yep, and Devin picks up 2. It's 19-16. I'm trying to watch both games here. Sorry. Johnny Thomas up 18-2 on Darrell making 18-2. Johnny trying to make it back.
Could he have finally found the lid that keeps that kryptonite away?
Yeah, and the winner of that takes on Tony Pena. How about that game?
Took that game?
Yeah.
All right.
Man, what a tournament. We're just in the first day. Come on.
On that big blind draw.
Yeah.
That was Craig Irvin and his new partner.
Henry Thacker, man.
100 and how many players? 150
Let me
players
tell you
in
something.
that big blind draw?
Henry Thacker. Not a lot of people know who Henry Thacker is. Henry Thacker has won majors. This guy is good. He could come in and win the singles tomorrow. He's that good. I'm telling you.
Martina not happy with that one, leaving it out to the left side, but she certainly leaves the middle. Is she going to have enough to grab and try to take it?
Oh, I like the try. She threw it on the slick side, yes.
And she didn't chase it, but she said, if I get it, great. I'm not going to chase it.
Oh, it just drips in.
She gets the Salvador Dali bag right there, drips in over the corner of the hole. 19 on 19 in our juniors championship match. Winner take all.
How about this game, man? I'm sorry.
If you're watching along on Facebook or on the YouTube channel, now Devin's going to take a timeout, head down and take a look and see what he's up against there.
And Brock has got 3 bags off, and Devin is in the center. I think Devin, if he throws slick side right down the middle, I know they're calling the match over there. I'm sorry, but I'm looking at it. Heather's got one out of play here on center court.
All right.
Big slick side push.
Down, going in hot.
He got it. And he's now, Brock has got to do something crazy here.
Yeah, what's he going to do? I don't know what he's going to be able to do.
And it's going to be the game.
Going to do it.
I don't know. He left it open for Brock. What a game,
and back
man.
To the game on our side.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
10-on-4, Martina Belt with Heather Ellis in the red lane, the number 40 seed. They're just stacking them up.
I like that jersey Heather's got.
Take that time out.
She even called it, man. I love it. Time out. Big Heather Ellis fan, by the way.
She's not in any hurry to go down there and see the mess that she's going to have to contend with. But, again, it's only 10-4, not like the timeout on the juniors court right now. I think
that's a big shot right here coming up.
I think Brock knows he's got to pull off a magic trick. He's got to pull something out of his hat right now, or Devin Thompson is going to be our juniors champion here at the Super Major, first ever for the ACO here in Owensboro, Kentucky.
And when you win that field, you have really won something huge.
All right, the reactions, we may be on a little bit of a video delay right now.
Here we go.
Here comes the bag. It's out of his paw.
And that's going to be it.
That does it. How about that, Devin Thompson? Congratulations. Double dips Brock Beasley, and he will be our juniors champion here in Owensboro. Just another bag stacked up here on the women's center court as we work our way to a champion here as well in Owensboro. Taters exchanged. Scores updated.
Man, I'm going to tell you what, that's a guy I'm going to have to put on my radar because he just keeps winning and winning and winning, man.
Remember earlier when I said, hey, it's going to be a lot of ties in this game. We haven't had one since.
Yeah.
So, if you want to go to the horse track or anything with me, or you want to bet and just
I'm not going anywhere to bet with you.
No, go. Just watch what I do and then do the exact opposite, and you will be an independently wealthy Pasquillionaire.
Look at that, Devin Thompson. How about Devin Thompson? Good job, Devin Thompson.
Yeah, he's up there on the hot seat now with our man Dylan Ledbetter from CBC. It's good stuff. That bag should fall for Heather.
Yeah. I like to see Heather get on a little roll here.
There it is right there.
She's down 14-4, but she was down last time when we looked at who was she playing, Cindy Green, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a harumph out of her there.
Yep. They kick to the right as we have.
Martina goes hot.
Yeah.
And now she's left it open.
Heather needs to just make sure this bag goes in. Don't chase the one on the right.
Take a couple, Well, she showed herself not to do that, so that's
good
job. Go. Well done. So she'll pick up. Well, no, she's just going to be the wash.
Yeah, just a wash.
Not bad.
14-4. For
some reason, I thought Martina had one skip off the back, but that's nicely done. You see the replay there, kind of a little slow-mo tater.
Let's see Frank doing some more work with some more carpets. How many more carpets do we have, Finn?
I don't know. He's
we're getting ready for the Pro Series, baby, tomorrow.
I think that's what he's doing right now. He's getting everything set up. We're going to have SCR frame games, see who can get the best scores out of the 156 potential points.
I'm going to throw 140 tomorrow and get in there. How about that?
You do that. As your agent, I get half your winnings.
Yeah, buddy, I'll cut you in, man. You know me.
Very good.
Nice bag, Heather.
Yep. Just plug it up the middle.
You know, when you're behind like that, you just keep blocking, and then maybe you take a shot in the last round.
Over,
there you go, and make her do something different. Now just lay this one up and save it for the last round.
Martina holding a 14-4 lead. That you've got to make her take some chances, and hopefully
that's
what she does.
And that's what I'm saying.
Off the back.
I think she should have laid that one up and waited one more bag and tried to get a point out of this.
Martina's going to go up again. And off the back, leaves her off the hook, so now she can just get up there and take one.
I tried to get Jim Culver doing that, and I couldn't get him to go up and over a couple of times. He laid up, got a point here and a point there.
Oh, no, she's got one in right now, so she's 5 on 2.
No, there's nobody in.
Doesn't she have one in?
No, there's
I'm sorry. I'm looking at
Come on, Heather.
The stamp there.
And that's
off the side.
That's called a 2-point wash, man. Ooh. A 2-point wash. Look at them. They laughing about it. They both know.
Thank you. Yeah.
Martina's a character now. If you get to know Martina, she really is a character. And I did not see Joyce around. Joyce must be out there warming up somewhere. So
I don't know. She was over there blowing you kisses earlier, so I don't know.
She's just happy to be here, man. I can tell you that right now. I never will forget when she won that Tier 2 trophy, and she come rolling over to make sure I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, people like that, I'm just become fans of, man.
Well, you can start to see the crowd starting to build around center court as we work our way towards a final. There's the.
And that's what you need to do when somebody throws one off the board. You need to go in and say, hey, I'm taking advantage of your mistake right here.
Bag off the side to start.
This could be a good round for Heather. I like it. Yep.
Smart play.
Right down the center.
Well, Martina.
Now that opens it up for a 5 spot if Heather can get this push
and
right
we know
here.
she's got that bag.
And there she moved it a little closer. Yeah.
A little bit of a corner hanging there, depending upon who the player is and the rotation of the bag. You know whether or not that's a gimme.
In the hole, she's 3. Both of them go in. She's 5. Oh, and she only gets 1. And that's one you got to make sure that bag go in. Yeah.
Remember we said how good she was at not chasing. Absolutely. And then all of a sudden, again, what I tell you, whatever I say, do the opposite.
Do the opposite.
That's why I'm perfect for this job.
Well, if you start shooting videos, and I'm going to start picking whatever you don't.
There you go. There you go.
So it goes 14 on 5. But like I said, Heather Ellis was down in her last game. Do not count this out. We got drama building on center court here,
Yes,
baby.
we do. Yes, we do. And a crowd building around as well.
Yeah, nice crowd, man.
You can see it on a little bit on the screen, but around either side of the wings, it's starting to fill in. And
I like that bag by Heather in the center.
Right there.
Steps out. These bags are folding in the hole for both these women throwing those luckies. That one, I don't think not what she wanted there. I think she really could have come up and jammed it up and given herself a better spot. Oh, what a bag. That is a beautiful bag by Martina Belt. Yes.
Line. That's really kind of what I thought. I really thought Heather would do with our second bag.
Yeah, I thought she should have too.
Just going to go ahead and take the middle.
Beautiful, man. She has a beautiful bag.
Boy,
man.
She released that too, that previous bag.
Hard and low.
Just authority.
Oh. She can go up to 18 to 5.
It's a 4 spot.
There it is. Mm-hmm. And she does take advantage of your mistakes. Mother to Bryce Jefferson, the hat thrower. He hates it when I say that too, by the way. I talked to him this weekend about filming his hat over there on the side. He said, I didn't throw my hat. I just tossed it over there. I said, to me, you threw it, buddy. And I made sure I stayed on top of it.
There's a little instant replay there, so you can see how that finished up. Oh, yeah, he threw it. He was not happy at that hat, and he left it there for quite some time.
Let me tell you something. You give that kid another year, he has the smoothest release of probably anybody in this building. He's so smooth. It looks like it's effortless, you know. Nice block. I like that bag. Now, let's see. Can you make an airmail? Heather's thinking about it.
Yeah.
Michael Chittenden behind her go-ahead partner going, shoot this thing, Heather.
Nope, she's going low.
Oh, and now Martina going to shoot it, and maybe with the opportunity to grab 3.
Yeah, that was.
And for the game.
That was the worst possible outcome of all the choices she had. There it is up in
the boom! And there it is. And look, it got a little fist bump out of Martina right there.
What a shot.
Yeah. Heather's going to take another timeout. Mosey on down there.
The world's longest timeout stride.
Look.
She's going to go down there and take a look at it and shake her head.
You know, she plays in the same deal as Terry T-Bone Dawson. She might have got that walk for him.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah. When you can time her with a T-bone.
Absolutely.
And you know exactly where that came from.
And she's got to piggyback this bag in and make sure she stays on.
Yeah, we saw her try this once before and bounce it off the back.
Oh, and it's going to be 3, and Martina Belt is going to win this.
That's going to do it. How about that? A little hug exchange there on center court. Nicely done. A round of applause.
Good playing by the ladies, absolutely.
Martina Belt, 21-5 over Heather Ellis. She will now face off against Joyce Bruck, the 29 seed here on center court as Joyce stands and waits in the wings, ready to go with that championship jersey on that she's sporting. She's got her, looks like she's got her go-go juice in hand.
Man.
She's ready to go.
Cold.
Very nice. Yeah, Gary Ferguson wants to make sure that we don't forget that he's here during the women's championship.
What a great guy, man. You know what, man? I tell you what, I have so much admiration for that guy.
What a great ambassador for the sport.
You know, and we actually talked about this past weekend about certain things, man, and we are so glad to have him here.
Oh,
I'm not kidding.
No question.
Yeah.
We're going to be actually heading for a brand new major for the ACO in Clarksville, Tennessee. Which
it's his hometown.
That's his stomping ground, and that's the CBC boys are going to be running point on the broadcast there. We know, I believe it was when he won the King of Cornhole in Bradenton, they had I forget the name of the bar up there, and in Clarksville where everybody, like 200 people.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They were all playing and watching,
Absolutely.
and they watched him take that championship and that King of Cornhole crown, and that was a lot of fun. So Clarksville, looking forward to heading your way. Our next Pro Series is going to be Dalton, Georgia, coming up here in February. Looking forward to that around Valentine's Day, so you're going to love that. The carpet capital of the universe. So again, as I mentioned the other night, if you are a bag manufacturer and you don't come up with a special set of carpet bags for Dalton, Georgia, you are missing the boat.
That's a Dalton carpet bag, man. We'll just call it that. It's pretty easy, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I want my usual customary 0% of that for the idea. That'll be good. But Joyce right now is getting a couple of warm-up tosses. Been a moment since we saw her on center court. Martina continues on. Martina, the number 3 seed. Joyce, the 29 seed. And they will get underway here in just a moment. We'll have a championship match moments away as well. Where are we in seniors? Do we have an update here?
Let's take a look and see one, buddy. I got it right here.
Where we go? And again, if you've got a Scoreholio account, clearly you can follow along. This is the elimination final to find out who takes on Amber Fretwell.
Johnny Thomas just took down Daryl Macon.
Oh, boy.
And he's going against Tony Pena. Now, I'm sorry, they've already started. 4-4. The winner takes on Bob Howe to try to get to the championship.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, and who's in the King's seat?
Mark Smothers, who's sitting right across from us, right over there.
Looks like a push-up pop over there in his bright orange shirt.
Nice jersey.
Yeah. It looks like a traffic cone.
Yep.
And what a great way to wrap up day number 1. And I know there's going to be more social play going on. It has been going on upstairs here at the Convention Center in Owensboro through the course of the day. Now, speaking of Mark Smothers, a little bit of trivia. The first European settler in Owensboro, all right?
Oh, tell me it was a Smothers.
It was.
Really?
William Smothers. It was Smethers, Smeathers, but they changed it, I guess, Smethers, and it translated to Smothers. And in 1797, they named this. Well, he was the first one to settle. I'm trying to get this straight. In 1797, the first European to settle here. And then Riverfront Park right down the way here is called Smothers Park.
Yeah.
And it didn't become Owensboro until, I think, early 1800s, 1817. And it was spelled with the O-U-G-H. It was shortened down to the O-R-O in 1893, if memory serves.
If memory serves, or you looking it up on your Google account?
Oh,
there.
I didn't even see this computer.
Oh, come on! How would this be cool? Smothers wins at Smothers Park. How about that?
We're gonna go down there on that. I got a picture of the sign. I got a picture of the sign down there. We're gonna have to go down there and get him to lay out on that thing and show everybody. Look at there.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So,
well, how fitting would it be for him to win that? I have traveled the roads with Mark Smothers, and like I said, you have to have an interpreter to talk to Mark Smothers.
Yeah. He's if you ever ask him to tell you a joke, you better have some time on your hands.
He's got several. They're coming out rapid fire.
All right, speaking of rapid fire, Joyce Bruck jumps out to a 1-0 lead on Martina right now.
And then kicks one immediately out left.
The first bag blues right there. Martina's so methodical. Even if she makes a mistake, she is quick to recover and then go on the offense. You know what I mean? Very nice bag there.
She's right down the center line. I'm going to tell you what, I was playing her. This is in Russell Tabor's regional in Kirksey, Kentucky. That's a bad bag by Joyce. And I'm up like 16-2, 16-3. And I don't think she missed a bag the rest of the game and beat me 21-17 or something, you know? That's how good this lady is. Nice finish there by Joyce. Only give up 5, maybe.
9 on
maybe
7.
3. Yep, 5.
12 on 7. Yep. There it is. And again, for those who may just have stumbled across us here, I don't know how that would have happened, but we're glad you're here. Maybe a friend said, hey, check this stuff out. Cancellation scoring. Every bag is worth 3 in the hole, 1 on the board. And then it's just cancellation scoring. You put 4 in the hole, that's 12. I put 3 in the hole and 1 on the board, that's 10. You end up walking away with 2. It's just that simple. And that comes into play tomorrow when we get into the SCR frame games, which will be the qualifiers for the ACO Pro Series skins, a field of over 100 ACO pros trying to get into a bracket of 16 with $10,000 worth of skins money on the line.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be so much fun.
I'm excited as you are, and I'm not even playing because I hope to see you in that top 16. Bro.
Man, I hope I can make it, but I'm going to have to – I can't block myself like I did last time. I threw more blocks not trying to throw blocks than I did. Yeah.
That'll happen. Well, so we talked about this. Upper 130s we think will be the cut line out of a potential 156 in those frame games. Oh, and there's a rare dirty bag there by Martina.
Joyce needs this right here, too, to grab a point.
Yep. Down 5-1.
Yeah.
She's going to put it right up
right
the middle.
Down the middle to grab a point. I'm going to tell you what. And, you know, we talk a lot about PPR, and this is what's kind of shocking right here, okay? I'm going to go over the women's PPRs real quick for this tournament.
Round, right.
Now, we have 3 players left. We got Joyce, Martina, and Amber, okay?
Right.
Maggie Geiger, 9.74 to lead the field.
Okay.
Megan Puckett, 9.71 to come in second, right? 3/10 of a point behind Maggie. Amber Fretwell, who's in the king seat at 9.39, Martina at 9.39, Kim at 9.26, Josephina at 9, Josie at right at 9, and then I'll go down here and find Joyce at 8.71, and she's in the top 3. Come on.
Well, and, you know, it's funny. Typically the numbers do tell the story.
Yeah.
And some of those names that we talked about being in the field, no surprise that they're at the top of the PPR game. But it's all timing.
Yeah, it all is. It's you know, and I always say, you know, I'm not a guy that's going to throw 15 bags or 16 bags in a row. No, I like to throw some blocks and try to make somebody change up something different. Nice bag right there by Joyce. And so if my PPR's around at 8 and I win, that means I've done what I wanted to do, you know?
Yeah. Well, and there's another one of those low, hard
Ooh,
bags.
that was a good bag.
She almost did it. She's positioned herself very nicely now. Joyce has no choice but to contend with that bag.
And that's not bad at all.
No.
Not bad
Martina
at all.
with one left.
Yeah, she's sitting at 8 on 4 right now. Martina must make one. I like it. Get up. Oh,
how about that?
That's going to be 10 on 4.
On 4.
Yeah, that's going to be a 6. Yeah.
All right, so 5 on 2 is going to become 8 on 5.
Yeah, how about that?
Wow.
And that's when we're talking about a PPR. That's just a 10, but not a really solid 10 by Joyce.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you know, and the PPR doesn't really mean that much to me.
No, but you know what? I wonder how many. I mean, think about what maybe some of those other PPRs that you mentioned, some of those other players would have been had they not played against Joyce, because she did force them probably to do some things out of their comfort zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Theirs might have been higher had they not played her, and her
bags
just came at the right time.
His Joyce let the first bag get away, and now she's got one out of play to the left, too.
Yep.
And Martina with a chance to get all those points back plus.
She's up 5 right now.
Yeah. Joyce must finish right here with a 7. That's not a bad bag.
Up 2.
Yep. As Martina is inside arm fire right now.
Up 5.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. Just 5 points, and she's going to take the lead 10-8. Oh, and just 3. I didn't jinx her.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah, you did. You called it a 5 spot.
Yeah, I did. I probably did. I'm sorry, Martina. I apologize, man.
Go.
Come on.
All right, so 8 on 5 now.
Yeah.
Joyce Bruck coming in as a 29 seed, the lower seed out of the red lane. Martina Belt, the number 3 seed out of the high seed blue lane.
Joyce Bruck, and she may not win this game, and she might win this game, but to go as far as she did, let me tell you something.
That Libby just went out on.
You know, I'm going to tell you what, but to finish where she's going to finish in this tournament today,
no question,
it's epic for her. I'm going to tell you that right now, and it's epic for the ACO, to be honest with you. This is the lady that she told me she hadn't really been playing a whole lot. She's been, plays her regionals over in like the St. Louis area and stuff. And all of a sudden she's here. I don't even think she wanted to play in this women's division. She said she's just going to play women and go home. And now she's playing co-ed on Saturday. But look at her where she's at now, man.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah,
there.
nice for her. She got two to start with. I thought she had 4. Sorry.
You're giving points away, man. You're
like
the candy man.
I'll tell you. She bent down and picked up 2 bags. I thought she only had 1 left.
That was a nice one. But she's, on that inside arm, she does seem much more comfortable.
Oh, yeah. Nice finish by Martina Belt, the mother of Bryce Jefferson. And that got away a little bit. That's a half social, Joyce. I'm sorry.
Right, so 2 snowmen now turns into bacon on top of snow. 2 strips of bacon.
No, that's okay. I like that call right there, 2 strips of bacon. It took me a while to figure out what the hell you were talking about.
I used to call it French fries, but I'm much more of a bacon guy. I'm trying to stay away from fried foods.
Me too.
So I like to broil the bacon. That's not a euphemism, by the way. Tammy Klinger says, I'm enjoying day 1 watching from our Airbnb. We snuck out early for some rest. She and AT, the king and queen of Facebook.
Absolutely, man. They have some
Dark
stuff.
Horse Cornhole is just, if there's no more active bag or cornhole brand out there than Dark Horse Cornhole.
You have to keep your brand alive, and she does. They both do a good job of doing that.
And it's funny, they have such similar senses of humor. You can't tell who posts what, which I
ain't
love.
No lie. AT has this big brown jersey. I said, man, I love that jersey. He said, man, they didn't even get it where I wanted it. I said, huh? He said, yeah, I've been trying to get them a certain time. I said, well, it looks good to me, man.
Yeah.
How about Tammy killing a deer? Did you see that picture of her killing a deer?
She got her first buck, I think. Yeah.
I hope.
Look
nice
at that.
bag.
What a shot. Good ball. Good bag.
I hope everybody kills a deer because one jumped out in front of my car here about 3 weeks ago, and it's still in the shop. Yep, nice finish, Joyce.
Nice finish there for the wash.
I hate every deer in America right now, man. I'm not lying.
Well, the thing to remember when you see a deer, it's not by itself.
No, it's never it. But I was like, it was dark in the morning. I never even saw this thing. And next thing I know, boom, and my car's like smoking. I'm going, what the heck?
Yeah.
So I hope everybody kills deers. If you're hunting, go kill them all right now.
Kill them all, let Phil sort them out.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm hunting one.
Well, you just chose the wrong weapon. You decided to go deer with your car. You should probably try bow or something. Ooh, I didn't know if that was going to make it.
Ooh, I thought it was going to be short too, Vin. You're right.
A little dirty.
Didn't turn out that bad, but Martina takes advantage of the mistake as she's been doing.
More blind draws happening in the upstairs room. Plenty for everyone to do. Nice bag.
Yeah,
there.
nice bag. Martina can grab a couple right here if she just go down the center.
Take that middle.
Oh, boy. And Joyce says, thank you very much. Don't chase that bag to the right, Joyce.
Don't chase it. Maybe you get enough oomph on it that it drops her bag off the backside, too, but you don't want to chase that outcome either.
Very nice finish, ladies. Very nice.
Very nice. Well done. Nice grin from both as they work their way down.
So let's get back to the seniors division and see if I can give you an update.
Paige Martin says, you missed your calling as a history teacher. I don't know if she's
talking about you.
Me or you.
I know she's not talking about me because I don't know a damn thing about history. Johnny Thomas up against Bob Howe. Johnny eliminates Tony Pena.
Did he? How about
that?
Yeah. Were they a couple minutes into that one?
They're in the warm-up stage. Yeah, so we might get a game over here.
Couple
maybe.
Minutes away, yeah. We'll see. Amber Fretwell is in the queen's seat waiting to find out who she will take on out of this elimination final right here.
How about this 11-8 right now, Martina? I'm good right now, thank you.
And again, In the queen's seat, Amber enjoys the need to be double dipped, so she will have to be beaten twice by whoever the winner of this game is.
Nice bag.
Yep.
Beautiful bag. But Martina, a regular bag, will take this bag down.
Get her other one.
And she throws so hard, though. Boy. And Joyce slide in and make this game 11-10 right here. Same bag you just threw, Miss Joyce. There it is. How about that?
And
boom.
She did it. How about that? And we have seen her not be able to recreate the shot she needed in certain situations, but that time she did. Nicely done from the outside arm. And again, that's in the previous game, I think she was throwing better outside arm. In this game, it seemed like she'd been throwing better inside arm.
Gets a little go-go juice, as they call it over there.
Yeah. Wide mouth.
I think I'll have one with her. How about that? Yeah.
Cheers. It doesn't even have to be a double four bagger.
Nice start. That's what she needed. She's really struggled when she got the first bag. Even when she had that big round earlier, I like that bag by Martina, too.
Yeah. Moving out to the left because that's where she tends to come left to right.
Oh, how about that bag?
Nicely done. Now the question is, did she do that on purpose or did
I don't know. I think she just got a break.
Yeah. Oh, and another break.
And if I'm Joyce, I have somebody go get that bag, make Martina think about it.
Yeah.
I promise you I have somebody go get that bag, even if it's me.
No, I wish we had an official out there to go get it. No,
I like the bag. I like the bag by Joyce.
Nice play. She didn't chase anything.
No.
She let science do its job. Gravity.
She's making Martina think, and that's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to make them think about it. Oh, dead center and got the drag. What a shot by Martina McBelt. Martina Belt, McBelt, McBride, whoever.
Martina McBelt.
What a shot. And then Joyce goes off, and now Martina, she going to shoot another air, man. What a shot she made. Yes.
That was a rattle right there. Oh, and she did it again.
Grabbed 2 points. And she just stole points right there from Joyce.
Absolutely. That was a cat burglar right there.
Yes, it
was. She stole those. And that dirty bag did not affect her in the least. And, man, oh, man, that outstanding third bag.
Look at this right here. Choom, right dead center right there.
And no bigger round of applause from anybody. More so than Joyce.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That was just a complete round, even after missing a bag by Martina Belt. I'm telling you, I got so excited I called her Martina McBride. And Joyce is the nerves is kicking in. She just got another one off to the right. Martina Bragg, a Grammy winner, you know. Hell.
I thought it was Maddie McBride. I thought you were combining two of your favorite players.
All the way full force, man. Come on.
I like Martina McBelt. I kind of like that. Like she's going to get that championship belt, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
13-10 right now. Martina McBelt over Joyce McBruck.
Shut up.
Maybe they're both just McDonald's core staffers. Who knows?
Joyce McBruck.
Yeah. Or maybe they're just getting ready to go over towards Scotland.
Maybe
they're both just add a little something to a nice bag right
there.
Good
finish. Good finish.
As soon as
she
it left her hand.
5, but that's okay. That's a good finish.
It's all right. As soon as it left her hand, you knew that one was going in.
Yep.
So 18-10 right now. The winner will head to the queen seat sitter, Amber Fretwell. I don't see her. Is she? I'm guessing she's warming up somewhere, which is good. It's good to see. I see our boy Sing Sing over there. Here, you know who he reminds me of? Sing Sing. Have we talked about this before?
No.
I don't know. Maybe me and Oz talked about this. That dude, the discount double check guy from those old commercials with Aaron Rodgers. Oh, boy, I didn't think I was going to get up there.
I'm telling you, nerves have really kicked in on Joyce right this minute.
Yeah, I think the focal point of where she is and what she's doing.
Finally,
right
oh, crap, I'm on center court playing.
Right.
But she's had a really good run right now. She's got to finish up, not give up more than 2 right here.
Right.
She can't miss another one.
All right.
Nice
that's a good one.
Nice bag. Her focus is really, really good, though.
I want to tell you, both of these two have done a nice job of putting a bad shot behind them and getting back into their groove.
Joyce has got to lay up here for 2. I don't do anything but lay this bag up, make sure I get to the next round.
Go high and sit it down.
But she's just running right through it, man. Yeah. Make me look like a liar.
Well, I think that might have – we've seen the fourth bag blues. The hardest shot is just to maybe put one on the board when you need to.
Man,
and she also ran the risk if she hit it too hard, knocking Martinez in anyway. So, you know.
Logan Mia, thank you, baby. Appreciate that. Trey Howard, Mimi tuning in. How about that? Our good friend Mimi.
Oh, Paige says, Finn trying to explain the Owensboro history. Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean trying?
I love Paige Martin and Matt Martin. I wish they'd come on back to the ACO. Come on back, please. 20-10 is the score. Martina can close this round out, close this game out, and take on Amber Fretwell. Well, she has a double dip, and that's going to be a tall order.
Oh, what a
what
shot.
a bag.
What a shot.
Yeah. Oh, nice. And all she got to do is go in right here, and this game is history, and it is history. Game, set, and match. Joyce just laughing about it. She knows she can't do anything about it. Well, hey, what a good run by Joyce Brother. Let me give her a hand, man, for real, man.
I'll let her.
Yeah.
Let her release her final weapon. Oh, what a finish.
Nice job, Joyce. Good finish, man.
a
Finishing third in this field is not bad. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Outstanding. Martina Belt over Joyce Bruck, 21-10. And for your trouble, Martina, you will face a former women's champion, season champion, Amber Fretwell, who comes in as the number 23 seed against her number 3 seed right now. So Martina will hold on to the blue lane. Again, thanks for those of you who are joining us, whether you're watching on the Facebook or any level of the ACO digital network. Johnny Thomas up 7-0 over Bob Heil. And I'll tell you, as these two take a warm-up, why don't you go take a quick break and shake hands with the little guy. They're going to go ahead and do a couple of down and backs. Are Amber and Martina. And again, Amber as the queen seed holder, she'll have to be double dipped by Martina. But Martina's had a nice little groove working here on center court. I want to thank those of you who are watching. I know our man Ryan LaBelle is watching. He's probably got things up on the big screen in the shack. Invite you, if you're watching on Facebook or the YouTube channel, as I mentioned before, throw us up there. Cast us up onto the big screen. It looks really good on the big screen. I love the look of it, and I know you will too. And if you haven't become a member of the ACO, go to AmericanCornhole.com, find out about membership. A very low-level entry, no barrier to entry. You can even become a certified official if you'd like to. Everything you need to know at AmericanCornhole.com. Find out about upcoming majors. If you want to get something together, become a member and try to start earning points toward the World Championships. We will be reconvening right here in the Owensboro Convention Center the last week, or actually about the last part of July, about 10 days. We're going to be adding AAU play and even more to the World Championships of Cornhole 19 here in our back-to-back years in the Owensboro Convention Center. So we'd love to have you as part of the ACO family, you and all your friends. You want to become a certified official and get them involved as well. Points, cash, all of that to be earned. And it could be just what the doctor ordered, especially if you are somebody that maybe or other stick and ball sports aren't your favorites. This is one that you can play the rest of your natural life. Honestly, increases your flexibility. It's good for your stamina. All good. So my man Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, making his way back to the partner seat here as we get ready to get underway for this women's championship here in Owensboro, the super major for the ACO. Amber Fretwell and Martina Belt. It's going to be big stuff. Looking forward to this, my friend.
This should be a shootout right here, Finn.
You can see folks starting to gather a little bit around center court. Lucky's versus TNT is my guess. Am I guessing right that these are the bags that they're throwing?
I tell you what, he can't get nothing past you, can he?
Not a cold beer, I'll tell you that much. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, Gina Frensko says, great shooting, Joyce Bruck. Absolutely. Tammy says the same thing. Has Martina won a women's title before? She has not won
I can't remember. I don't think so.
women's world championship, I don't believe. But I know she's got lots of purple jerseys. I know that
she does.
much. Oh, they've already started. I thought they were waiting for you to get back.
Oh, hey, 4-0, man.
You.
How about Martina grab 4 to start?
You got to love it. I thought she was waiting for you to come back because you're like a good luck charm for her.
That's okay.
Maybe she'll ask you to go pee again.
Who said I went to pee? I might have had to go get a beer. I'm just.
Oh, is that what it was?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you
man.
came back with only one
No,
beer.
I had to go. I had to go bad, man. Johnny Thomas up 12-8 on Bob Howe.
All right.
In the seniors. The juniors championship has been decided. Devin Thompson out of nowhere. Well, really not out of nowhere. The kid's been killing everybody all year long. Takes down the juniors.
And he double dipped to do it.
He did. He had to double dip my man Brock Beasley out of Medina, Tennessee.
How much more do we have in the seniors division? I know you said that.
The winner of this takes on Mr. Mark Smothers.
In the king seat. So we may be able to wrap this match up and get to that match here on center court as well.
I'd love to see Mark Smothers on center court for sure.
Well, you're going to see him one way or another when all this is said and done.
I see him sitting right there to your left. Look right there.
He's giving me the stink eye. He's looking. Yeah, he's got me. I'm outside the circle of trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bring him in here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Throw a headset on him.
Let's see if we can get him a chair.
I'll give you a little preview of what you're up against here. I don't know if he's got a chair.
Yeah,
but
put that on, man.
You know, it's there we go. There we go.
Look, where's the interpreter? We're looking for the interpreter, though, first.
All right, so 4-2, Martina Belt.
Nice layup right there.
You're going to wash this one out.
With a 6.
And sitting here right in between us now, our man, the man who sits in the king's seat for
how about that?
Seniors.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, everybody gets lucky every once in a while, man.
Man,
Bring that in tight. Bring that in tight to you.
I said everybody gets lucky every once in a while.
Well, I tell you, I wasn't going to say anything, but I have to believe that has everything to do with those 6 or 8 rounds you threw against me to get you really perfectly warmed up.
You're only throwing a 9.93, though. What's up with that?
9.93. That ain't no count. If you can't throw a 10, you're beat. 9 nines are just slow.
All right, so we're gonna have to figure out here in a little while on this handicapping system how many points per frame you're gonna have to give me.
Everywhere.
Everything just dropped.
Well, I wish I was throwing a 12.
Yeah, I do too, because I'd be getting more points.
Hey.
Amber Fretwell could big push right here to try to grab her a couple points. Oh, and that's off the back.
Yeah, the little shake of the head right there.
Nice finish right there for 1 point, though.
All right.
That's right. 121 time wins the game.
Hey, I'll take one every round with you.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Every bit of it.
So who was your toughest match over there, man?
Every one of them.
You didn't have to play me. You know, that's an easy match, right?
Well, I didn't want to get yelled at if I played you. I didn't want to see him turn a somersault.
If I beat you, though, I scream loud.
As much weight he's lost now, he can really turn a flip now.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing I'd rather see than the Mississippi Ninja turn a smother salt.
Absolutely, smother salt.
Well, he turned one on me.
In Knoxville, Tennessee, and it's still going on over there.
All right, so the ladies continue firing away with a 5-2 advantage for Martina Belt over Amber Fretwell. If she wins this one, all she has to do is do it again.
Who do you want to play, Mark? We got right now, it looks like, hold on, I'll tell you.
Let's see, it's Johnny.
Bob Howe's up 15-12 on Johnny Thomas. Which one you want?
It don't make no difference. I love both of them to death.
Well, who you got to have a preference who you think you would have a better chance against.
I don't care.
I'm going to guess you probably know Johnny's game better than Bob's.
I know both of them.
Yeah, you know both
I know
games.
both of them. Both of them's capable of throwing 20 in a row, 20 or 30.
So when we talk about that, Johnny Thomas is a world champion right now. Bob Howe's been right on the door of that, and you're back in the ACO, and we're so glad to have you. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, I'm having fun.
And do you think you could come out of nowhere and win the world champion this year?
Oh, I'm capable of it.
I know that for sure.
2 years ago when I got hurt, I won my first major, and then I got hurt, and then I had to lay out.
Yeah.
You
Hey, let me ask you
Nice
this. Maybe
finish there, 4 points.
Sarah was saying that Martina was the women's champion. Was that Bradenton?
No, I don't think Martina has won the world championship. I think Amber won that world championship in Florida.
She did win
Yes,
that one. Okay.
she did.
Yeah, Amber won it.
Amber won. I was going to say, I didn't think so.
No,
and
Martina.
Last year was Josie Clare here in Owensboro.
Yep.
See, I'm not going to be a good history teacher. I can't remember a lot of that.
Oh, I can remember most of them.
I couldn't even tell you who won the World Series last year.
Either one of them girls kicked most men's hind end.
I was saying, I was up big time on Martina one time in Kirkston, Kentucky, and you know how that tough field is. And she went on a tear and didn't miss a bag for like 75 rounds, I think we went.
Yeah.
Speaking of a little tear.
Nice bag.
These two playing good offense and good defense.
Yeah, these are two really good.
Oh, up and over. What
man,
a shot.
Sarah must have been dead center this afternoon.
She's not even thinking twice
How
about
about that bag, though?
Right there leaves one out to the side. And can Martina sneak it past there and not take it with her?
No, she can knock it in and give up 2
Give
points.
up a couple.
And she'll smack you just as quick as she'll throw an iron mail, too.
All right, so here's a quick question. You know that the first European settler in Owensboro was named Smothers, right? Hence the name of the park down there, right? Are you any relation?
Yeah, I'm kin to all of them.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I was the turd you flushed down the commode.
Mark Smothers' family tree is a pool cue.
Oh my goodness!
All right, well we're gonna get you out there so that you can get a picture on top.
There you
of
go.
it.
Oh, I've done got a picture of it.
Have you?
Yeah, me and my wife took a picture on it. I got it at home.
All right, well we need to get one of you out there laying on top of that thing.
Yeah,
Just
we
for
got especially if you win. So it
cover
only
photo.
works if you win.
Facebook cover.
If
photo.
I pull it off, we'll go out there and do it. Nothing but my underwear on.
Oh no!
And you know what? You know he likes the fishnets.
Yeah.
It's breathable.
God, I'm out of here, boys. Y'all have it the rest of the afternoon.
All right, nice bag there by Amber.
Oh, good finish,
collection.
Martina. Yes.
How about that? What a good
Yeah.
grab. And she came in. She's got that low, hard grab. It's a push and a grab. It's pretty amazing. She can do two different things with that bag. Very Isaac Hurt-like.
Both of them women's got the whole package with it, though. You can't let up on either one of them.
Well, 8 on 6, and you can see there by the camera, I mean, there is still a lot going on in the background and lots going on upstairs with the big blind draws that continue to happen, a lot of social play. What a weekend we've got still ahead tomorrow and Saturday, and we'll tell you more about that as we get going. And you and I are supposed to be facing off here a little bit later on center court to show people how that handicapping system
I'm
works.
looking forward to it. We're going to have a ball.
It should be fun.
Yeah.
After his championship game, all that. So I got to play him after the championship game.
Oh, and there's a chance for Amber to pick up a
that's
couple
what I'm
more
saying.
points.
But he'll also maybe his PPR will be like an 11, and then I'll get more points. That'd be great. 'Cause I think I'm coming in at a 5.
I might need some points next time I play him. What are you talking about? That
what a
nice finish
shot.
right there for a wash.
Nice wash right there. That didn't. No guarantee that was going to happen right
Little
there.
chapstick.
She does have. She has really in this game great command.
Yeah.
Of her bag and control of the bag.
Both of them are throwing really
She ain't
well.
putting that on her hands, is she?
Oh no, we have to go out and check.
Foul.
As we're joined here by Mark Smothers, who's sitting in the king seat for the seniors
Shouldn't you be
championship.
warming up somewhere?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to. The boards all play different, and that one there's going to play different, too.
Well, let's go back and see who you're going to have to play.
He is warming up his most important skill right now.
Yeah.
Beyond cornhole.
Oh, you're going to be taking on Bob Howe, who upset Johnny Thomas, my pick.
Yeah.
How about Johnny Thomas down?
Well, I think I'm going to go to the little boys' room and pray a little bit.
There you go.
There
You
you go.
might.
All right, well,
21-12, Bob beat Johnny Thomas. That's going to
see.
be a good match. I can't wait to get you on center court, buddy.
Honey, I will see y'all later. It's been a
All right.
pleasure.
Yes,
see you in a
sir.
bit.
Okay.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
brother. Be good. And good luck to you. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. This has been a punch counterpunch sort of match
this is
right
a great
here.
match. We might have lost a little bit of it with having Mark Smothers over here sitting in his mesh underwears on the side.
Oh,
you know?
goodness gracious.
A nice bag there.
Nicely
Pick
done
up
there to
4.
leave that bag hanging there on the right-hand side. And I would tell you, as far as reactions go, you know, you may mention of it, the faces of Bob Heil, but Amber Fretwell, probably one of the more expressive players when she's not happy with her game.
Absolutely.
But typically when we've seen that happen, when somebody really gets kind of flustered with himself and shows it, it affects their game. It doesn't really do that to her. We did see it happen a little bit here at the Worlds this past July. I think it got in her head. But so far tonight has not been the case.
Well, every time we've had her over here to interview, she's got 2 bags out of play in this round right there, and you can see.
Yeah.
You see her every time she comes over here to interview with us. She's got her hands, and they're shaking.
Yeah.
Well,
she's talked about different kryptonite.
3 out of play right here.
Play,
this could be a big round for Martina to go 6 points at least.
Try to run it through and get them both. Nicely done.
Yeah.
So 12 on 3. 12 on 6.
Yeah.
That's a 6 spot right
16
there.
16 now. She's
16 on 8, doubled up, and then she'll have to do it again if she's able to get to 21 first. Jamie Underwood, the GOAT, Mark Smothers. Now, I don't know if that means the greatest of all time or he just reminds her of a goat.
Yeah, he's a character now, man. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Justin Howard says, "What's up, Phil?"
Yeah, hey, Justin, what's going on, buddy? Love it. Love it when my buddies tune in for this.
Boy, and I tell you, Amber hit low on the board, and that ran
all
the way up. Both of them, they're hitting below the logo, well below it, down into the life's a pitch.
These boards must be playing a little quick.
A little faster now that the room is emptying out a little bit. Nice finish right there on that bag. She's got one more to go
she
get. She
didn't like that one, man, but that
should be all right.
Be easy to get.
Martina
leaves it sitting there, though.
It didn't do her much of a favor there. Oh,
and it stands up and fights, man, out of nowhere.
Boy, that should have gone.
Yeah, 18-8 now. Martina's up on Amber Fretwell. She has to double dip. This is the first game of possibly 2 now.
All right, so a little lip balm, a little swig of the Diet Pop. 18 on 8.
Y'all got me tickled a minute ago. I couldn't even talk. I was laughing so hard, by the way.
He is something else. Mark Smothers sitting in the king seat. What was it? He's going to be playing. Who'd you say he's going to be playing?
Bob Heil.
Bob Heil.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to see the faces of Bob Heil on center court.
The faces of Amber Fretwell will give way to the faces of Bob Heil here in just a few minutes for our women's and our seniors championship. They may have to put that on hold if we get into a double dip scenario here. And
man, I got to go pull some PPRs because Martina is throwing gas.
She really is. She's got to be in the 10s.
Oh, yeah.
Solid. Oh, boy, and there's a dirty bag there from Amber. And I think, Martina was just a couple of inches away there from taking game 1.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
You were right. She's throwing a 10.31. Come on. And a 9.46 for Amber, which is respectable for anybody.
Yep. And if you're watching along at home, whether it be on Facebook or the YouTube channel, feel free to throw some comments in there. Cheer for whoever you'd like. You might be cheering for your favorite player. You might be finding a new favorite player, as we mentioned in the post a little bit earlier, but that's what a shot.
She is on point with her airmail.
Nice push through there by Amber as well.
You know what I like about her, though? She is playing aggressive, man.
Yeah.
If you throw a little block, she's just going up and over it.
She's going to try to go up and over again.
And that's going to be the game. First game 1.
Couple there. 19 on 8 goes to 21 on 8, so it is a double dip. She'll have to do it again now as Amber Fretwell is in a one-and-done situation with Martina McBelt.
Hey, now, I'll tell you one thing. Now, she took a shot at that, but she had nothing to lose right there anyway.
Yep.
Let's grab a couple points. Maybe I got another game behind me, but now the pressure mounts on Amber Fretwell the way Martina's throwing. And this will be a huge win for Martina Belt. I'm going to get it right here, man. I'm sorry. But this will be a huge win for Martina Belt right here. And Owensboro, and any division you win here this weekend in the super major that we have here is huge.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves.
No.
Amber's been throwing lights out to get to that queen seat, so we shall see. But boy, oh boy, Martina has been dialed in, and I think it's helped her that she's played 3 straight matches here on center court on these boards.
And I was just fixing to mention that, I swear. When somebody gets in a loser's bracket and they got to play 3 or 4 in a row, and you get on a roll, and she's been playing on these boards,
Nice gather.
It makes a difference, believe it or not.
And you find that groove, and you can talk about it, and that's what not being a player to, well, really to anyone's level. It's amazing to me how center court is the one that freaks people out. You stand over there shoulder to shoulder with people 8 feet from you, playing board, thump, 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 all around 40 sets of boards, 60 sets of boards. But it's when you get over here and it's just you and these boards that you get weirded out.
You get over here and you think, man, I wonder who's watching me. You know, my mother's watching me, my brother's watching me, everybody's watching me, and I got to do good right here. And it can weigh on you a little bit. I mean, I remember the first time I actually played on center court, it was like, oh, crap, I'm on center court for real. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. And I admire Joyce. Joyce didn't play bad at all, but we've never seen Joyce on center court.
Did a great job of handling the pressure of that white-hot spotlight. These two have both been there, done that, and they're right here doing it again.
Look at that. That's back-to-back washes of 12 and 10s.
Bubba Belt says, somebody told me GOAT stands for getting old, aging terribly.
Hey, man, kiss my – oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
I don't think he was talking about you on that particular one there.
Yeah, but it could fit me there.
So somebody,
just kidding, man. Come on, I'm only kidding.
Yeah, somebody calls you the GOAT. It isn't necessarily what you think it is. All right, Martina lays a low block, going to play a little bit of defense. Usually we've seen her take that first bag and – as you mentioned, play aggressively, and look what it did.
Yeah. Martina, a big try to push right here. Oh, no.
Up and over. Oh.
Man, and her air mails are dialed in.
Rattles another.
Yes.
Amazing air mail. I'm going to lay low.
Very
and
that's
low.
A bad. Man, I thought she should have just went shot over. She's got an air mail just like Martina does.
I don't know what she was doing there. There's the run. Oh.
Martina said a few choice words to somebody. Oh, and this could be a huge round for Martina right here.
Well, you know she's got that low hot
10 on
coming
2.
in hot.
She can push this in.
Here it comes. Oh, she's not going to take it as hard as I thought she would there.
And she's sitting on 8 on 2 right now. 8 on 5, 3 points.
Take that 3 spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I'm watching Shane. Shane's just like dialed in. You got a picture of Shane over there, Eric, sitting right midcourt. As he looking at it, it's an up-and-coming ladies player right there. Sarah Chambers, what a great player sitting there with Dylan Ledbetter and Sebastian Barger.
Yep.
Yes, that girl's coming on big time, believe it or not.
Seen a lot of new younger faces, both male and female, which is great.
Oh, yeah, and I'll tell you, man, there's some up-and-coming players you got to watch out for. Parker Burgett. Remember that? Yeah. That kid is good, man.
Martina Belt cracks the egg first against Amber Fretwell. She already has 1 game under her belt, 21-8, no pun intended, or full pun intended. A nice double 4-bagger there. Cheers.
Yeah, there we go. But
Clink.
we're going to do it. There's Shane. Look, Shane's locked in. He's locked in on this match right now, following the match on our stream.
Yep. High rollers, folks, know they're on screen clearly behind them.
Nice bag shot. Shout out for high rollers. I love my man working that camera right there, man. Uh-oh. Now, Amber really needs to finish with a 4-bagger here, but she did push Martina's bag back in play.
Mm-hmm. Martina can run right to left. Oh, she's coming in hot.
Hey,
clean it up.
Man, I'm going to tell you what, she is throwing fire right now, Finn.
Ready to do it again.
Nice
clean up there by Amber. Well, she throws the block. Is she going to force the airmail? Oh, nice bag.
And that was just a miss that worked out okay.
Yeah, she hit that bag on the fly, and they just both had enough momentum to make their way down into the manhole.
Martina staying over a 10 at 10.5.
Is she at 10.5? I wondered if she got. Oh, that was almost over the line right there.
Bag quads are starting right now. The bag, bag quads.
Quads are starting. Bleachers are emptying.
Yeah, look at them, boy. Hey, you look like a bunch of ants.
Yeah.
What's Martina going to do here? I think drove one right behind that one.
Going to come up and, left that one gettable. Pinched it up just a little bit, did Amber.
She throws that little butterfly grip, too. I know. Oh, what a bag, man. She is smoking hot right now, Finn.
Such great power.
And grabs 2 more points. Martina Belt is throwing like she really wants to take this championship down, man.
Yep, she's throwing with power. She's throwing with control.
Airmail's dead center.
Yep. Every aspect of her game is clicking. And what'd you say? She's at a 10-5?
Yeah, but I think she probably just went up a little bit. I'll get it to update here in a minute.
Neil and Haley, I see them over there at the end of center court.
Love those people. Very nice players out of Alabama.
Good players and road dog winners from last season.
Absolutely. I'm trying to get that again, Finn.
Oh, did you get it last time?
Last year? Yeah.
I'm not eligible. I'm not allowed to get it.
I go play another when I'm not with you. I can still go play, and this could be another big push right here by Martina. Let's see what she does.
Coming in hot. Bang.
Oh, and she's
stuffed it up.
She has got them set up for the kill right here. Man, and when you get in this situation,
should I throw a block? Super low.
Oh, my gosh. And
what?
See, the machine gun has made her way over watching the finals.
Another hot. Oh boy.
Oh, and she only got 1 to go, and Amber's going to be happy. Throw the bag on the board, grab 2. No, I guess Martina got 2.
Oh, yes, she did.
Yeah, I see one
she's
fell
got 3
afterwards.
up top. Yeah, that one that was hanging there.
It did.
Made its way down under.
It's going to go to 7-0. Martina Belt, not Mac Belt. Matt Belt.
1 game under herself.
Yeah.
And up 7-0 in game 2 in a double dip scenario. Again, Devin Thomas earlier double dip Brock Beasley. Will this be the day of double dips? Will Smothers get double dipped by Bob Heil? There's only one way to find out,
Keep tuning in right here. Finn and Phil, baby, right here at center court. I like that shot. What a shot. Get around it. Just leave that blocker right center.
And to a point that you made earlier about just, shoulder to shoulder with the best people in the game and just the best people there are. Wow. Chad Yates made a great comment. He said, it's hard to cheer for either of them.
It is.
Because 2 of the best ladies in the game.
I agree. And 2 of the nicest ladies in the game, too.
No question.
Yeah.
Great players, great people.
Yeah, and I'm not pulling either way. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, Martina Belt is throwing gas, though.
10-6?
Yes.
Is she at a 10-6? Yeah.
Yeah. That time she should have put her right still at 10-5-7, I think.
Well, we'll round it up to make me sound smarter than I am. There's a nice blocker right there. She's had some luck with that, but nicely pushed through. I think it's kind of crazy. I think Amber, when she has an opportunity to do that, is much more comfortable than when she has to make a decision on where she wants to put the bag on the board.
And Martina is not letting the foot off the gas pedal right now. It is another 12 for both ladies.
How about that? Social.
Yeah,
nicely
there we go,
done.
baby.
Double 4-baggers. I see Mama Hurt over there with her camera, as always, her ever-present lens work.
Her boys have been over here in pictures with me and you so much, I think we're part of the family.
Yeah. We're the part nobody talks about much. Smothers is getting nervous over there, awaiting his championship match in the seniors against Bob Heil. Nice bag there by Amber to take that advantage of that.
Martina will step out and probably grab this bag.
Yep. Coming in hot.
She moved it a little
place.
Bit,
Yep. Amber says,
I'm going to take that PPR down just a little bit from you.
There we go. Right there. There's our Mark Smothers interpreter there.
Oh, what a bag.
Nice shot. We'll throw it up on the screen here in a moment. Here we found an interpreter for Smothers.
Another 12 by Martina. And Amber.
Nicely done. Cheers.
2 in a row.
All right, as they collect their weaponry down on the other end, you can take a quick look. There's Mark Smothers on the right and his interpreter, Chris Clark, on the left. Although I think it also works in reverse.
There they are.
Sometimes I think maybe Smothers has to interpret for Clark. All Chris Clark has to say is point at his watch. That's all he has to do.
Hey, man, ain't going to get me on no way world.
7-0 right now. Martina Belt, the number 3 seed over the number 23 seed, Amber Fretwell. And, again, glad to have you along here for the first of 3 days here at the ACO Super Major in Owensboro, Kentucky. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What is that?
We were at dinner last night, our man Clarky. Let's just say that even here in Western Kentucky, our server had a tough time understanding Clark's order of an Angry Orchard. We even knew what he was saying, and we didn't know what he was ordering. And he said he thinks that as he gets older, that his accent gets thicker.
I think mine does, too.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so. Now, I'm going to tell you this.
Uh-huh.
Amber Fretwell has inched her PPR up over a 10, but Martina's inching hers toward an 11.
11. She had like 10-7?
Yeah, 10-7.
Yeah. I'm doing all that math in my head, by the way.
Yeah, no, you're doing it because you saw on my phone. You
I
got
did
better
not.
eyes than I got.
You know better than that.
Yeah.
All right, so each of them have a bag out to the left. Martina's going to go in and make a run.
What a bag.
Look
What
what
a
she
bag.
did. Look where she left. Look where she left Amber's bag.
I'm not looking at that TV because I got confused. The whole world's looking at that delayed
on
broadcast.
the delay.
Yeah.
Is she going to go? Oh, I thought maybe she'd go up and maybe try to get the airmail drag. Well, she left that push
picks up
opportunity there. She's
4.
going to get the 4 spot. It's bacon and eggs right now. Or bacon and an egg.
There you go, 11-0. How about nothing by Amber Fretwell right now? Crazy. That's crazy.
Well, I tell you what, the way Martina has been playing here in the last hour, I wouldn't want to be playing her no matter who I was.
Wouldn't either.
In any division.
No. First bag right down Main Street every time, too. She is just keeping the pressure on and the pressure on. Bag out of play by Amber right here. Another chance to pick up 2 more. She's already sitting at 11.
All right, so here's a question for you as a player. Smothers brought this up a little bit ago. Either one of these two could take down anybody in this organization, male, female, young or old, between now and singles on Sunday. I mean, 'cause if she played like this in singles, she'd be back out here on center court.
Let me tell you something.
No time.
She throws this PPR of a 10-7, 10-8 that she's throwing right now. There's going to be a lot of disappointed dudes and women.
That's what I'm saying. But now, I mean, we're looking at Thursday. That's Saturday.
Yeah.
Between now and then, how long can you hold a groove as a player? If you're in it and you are feeling it, how long can you hold? Once she goes to bed, does it start fresh tomorrow?
No, I'll tell you what. This woman can throw. I mean, she can throw. I think she's just in a groove right now. She was in a groove on Saturday when I saw her at Martin, Tennessee. I mean, she's just a good player.
Because we've had people talk about, when you put a bunch of divisions in the same day, if you have to sit and you have to wait, you might be hot, then you get cold. But if you put 2 days between playing as well as she's playing right now and Saturday, what does that do to her when she enters into the singles pool play?
It could affect her, but, if she comes out what she's throwing right, like I said, if she's throwing what she's throwing. Or the bracket, I should say, yeah. Oh, nice shot. And she has not missed an airmail either.
I think she was bummed out that she dragged Amber's bag there, but Amber's going to run up and leave it up there for the wash.
10. She hasn't thrown anything less than a 10 in this game, in the last 2 games.
No, and we saw her make a couple of rare unicorns a little while ago.
Yeah.
With one off the side of the board and then I think a dirty bag, but outside of that, it has been, as you said, complete gas.
I think Amber's got to try to do something to get her out of this rhythm, maybe throw a block, anything to get her out of the rhythm. Right, like she should step out right now, make sure she kicks that bag out of play.
She did.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's not a chaseable bag. She's stepping out like it is. I'd say just throw your 10 right here.
Mm-hmm.
Get a lot of trouble chasing that bag right there. I know from experience.
And made it unchaseable there, did Amber.
Yeah.
She did, psychologically, did Martina a favor Because Martina is as aggressively as she's playing. You're right. She's
absolutely.
Thinking I can go get that. Nah, not now.
And she finished with an 8 right there, and picked up 4.
Oh,
and she does.
There's the 4 spot. So 13-0, cracks the egg. 13-4.
I think
good bag right there. Nice circle finish.
Where was the last time we saw these two? And I'm trying to think about it. We saw these two in the finals somewhere. And I'm telling you, it was one of the Pro Series last year. You and I were calling the matches, and I'll think of it here in a little bit. So
good, because I will not.
I know you
won't.
I
have no memory for that
man.
At all.
I got it. Just I'll think about it.
I know you will. You've got a photogenic memory. It looks good.
Especially just for this. But you asked me what I had for dinner last night, man. To be honest with you.
There's a difference between photographic and a photogenic memory.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yours just looks good.
I hate you sometimes.
I feel you. I hate me most of the time.
No, I don't hate you, man. I would never hate you.
All right, so she plays that one a little bit probably far left of center than she wants, right up in the middle, and there it goes.
Right down Main Street.
There was no question.
Yes.
I think it's funny that right down the middle and right up the middle mean the same thing.
Ain't no lying. Right down Main Street does mean the same thing to me. 15-4, Martina is taking it to Amber Fretwell, who's sitting in the Queen
man,
seat.
Oh, man. Devin Thomas double-dipped Brock Beasley in juniors earlier to take the championship here at the Super Major in Owensboro. A little bit later, Mark Smothers, will he suffer that fate with a double dip at the hands of Bob Heil?
Insane what Martina is throwing right now.
That's crazy. Look at that. She just
10-6-3.
Loops that one left to right. Nice finish
bag,
there.
Yeah.
On those two. I will say this: I don't feel like Amber's overthinking it. She's just playing her game. She's just
Martina is just throwing good.
She's just killing it. Yeah. Nice.
She almost got that to move a little bit.
She almost did.
There it is, 2 for Amber.
All right, take a couple more. 15-6.
Mm-hmm. I want to look at something here.
What else we got? What do we have tomorrow?
We have doubles pool play starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then doubles tomorrow.
And then we also, around 3 o'clock, we start the frame games for the Pro Series. 100-plus ACO pros in town here in Owensboro to vie for 16 spots in the final bracket for Skins Cornhole Dominance. $10,000 on the line.
Man, I have so much fun when we call those matches, man. That is so cool. If you hadn't seen one yet, make sure you tune in tomorrow when we're broadcasting the Skins game, because it is exciting.
Yeah, it's fun. I like watching the SCR games. Honestly, the frame games. It's just basically
what a bag.
There's just so much momentum. She can't even stop her own bag from going in if she wanted to.
She's gonna try to get around both of these. Oh, Amber picks up 2 more. That's just another 10 though. Martina still. I've seen 1-8. Yeah, I've seen 1-8 from Martina. I'll take that all day. I'll take that in the frame game tomorrow, man. Come on.
She's killing her own PPR.
Yeah.
Now, but those frame games, you watch those with the 13 frames to get as many points as you can, a potential 156, decide your seating in that final bracket of 16, and that's fun to watch. But if you have watched, this is the other thing I'd tell you. If you have watched some of our ACO skins.
Oh, that's bad.
That's a killer. Make sure you tune in for that final bracket tomorrow here on Center Court, because the scoring, the way you're going to be able to watch the scoring is totally different than you've seen before.
It's crazy.
It's really cool, and you're going to watch just the scoring on screen is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till you see it. It's really, really awesome, and it's a great place to unveil that here at the Super Major. Nicely done, I guess, as much as she could hope for. I think she thought maybe she might get that bag at 1 o'clock, but I don't think so. Martina
picks up 3.
Picks up 3 more, so 18-8.
18-8. Martina getting close to that purple jersey in the most loaded field that we've had all year.
All
Come
season.
on.
Yep.
Yeah. 3 points away.
Well, it seems like just yesterday we were at our last Pro Series skins up in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
But it also seems like a year or two since we've sat next to one another here at Center Court. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here on the ACO Digital Network, whether it be here on Facebook, which is the comments that I'm monitoring right now, or if you're on the YouTube channel, hopefully you've got us up on the big screen. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.
We have a huge screen right in front of us, but it's running on a little bit of delay.
It's all right. We get our own little instant replay in case we miss something. We also have other instant replays. Here we go. Is this a social? Yeah, it is.
There it is, buddy.
Cheers to you.
I'm going to take one, too.
Double 4-baggers. Nicely done. I will say Martina's picked up her pace when she's moving side to side like she's got a plane to catch. So I think she wants to try to dispatch this because I think she knows if she leaves the door open a little too long, they could be going to a rubber match.
You cannot. Ease up if you're Martina Bell. You got to just keep throwing them in the hole like that. And she knows that.
Oh, that's right. There is no rubber match. I mean,
no
it's not a best
match.
2 or 3. I'm a dumbass.
I was going to tell you that, but somebody beat me to it.
It's all right.
Dude, sporting the winter growth over there, too. How about that, man?
I know. How about that?
I love it.
Grosley Adams.
No Shave November has reached into January.
Yep. He's in Manuary.
There's 2 more for Amber Fred, but no, it hangs up.
It stays up top.
Still watching at 23 past midnight. Daniel Lilly, you're my hero. Stay on up, baby, and enjoy the rest of the day. We got a big seniors match coming up next. I can't wait.
And this is something, Daniel Lilly. I'm going to tell you something right now. The Queen's English is going to take a beating in this seniors match coming up. I promise you. You heard a little bit of Mark Smothers a little bit ago. In fact, we're talking about putting microphones on he and I when we play our handicap match. So we'll see. But, yeah, Daniel's so thrilled to be heading to Manchester March 22, 23, and 24. Looking forward to getting there and competing against those in the UKCL and shoulder to shoulder with you, toasting a
nice Temptation Island.
Tipping a pint.
Goes,
look at that. See if we can get a slow motion look in that face right there.
Just a 10-point watcher. I'm taking your PPR down is what she said.
I love that. I don't know if you could see the look on Martina's face there, but that was too funny. There we go, Wayne Round, Maggie Geiger up on the big screen. Yeah. Maggie seems thrilled as always to be there.
Wayne, look at Maggie and Wayne.
There they are.
Yeah.
Father-daughter they'll be big players in Beloit, I do believe.
Let me tell you something.
As we head to Wisconsin.
That is one hell of a team, too.
Yeah, it is.
Just because it says father and daughter, those two can flat play.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching a lot of the holiday photos Maggie was posting to the baby, but the baby's getting bigger and bigger. But
that baby's like 12 years old now.
Yeah. Hey, you don't start using years until you're past 24 months.
That's right. Oh, and that's got Amber an advantage right there. 2 bags right in front of the hole. Martina tries to lay up, and that's what happens when you try to block behind it.
Yep.
I like slick side right down
Run
the pipe like this. Boom.
Take them all.
And just a 10-point wash. Amber goes, what the heck?
Boy, and a chance to pick up a couple right there. She'll regret that at 18 on 8. DJ Skipworth has a little comment on there. And this is one that's always thrown me when I see comments.
Yeah.
When they say, let's go with a bunch of O's.
Yeah.
To me, that's let's go. So I'm not sure what that means.
I
know he wants to go, but I'd say let's capital G-O.
Yeah,
versus let's go.
How about this? Martina throwing a 10.52, and Amber has moved up to a 10.09.
I was going to say, I bet she's.
The last few rounds have been really, really good by these ladies. That's for sure. Oh, and she threw a set of bad words. Nice bag.
Look at that. And that's the unicorn we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's 18 on 8. She's going to go ahead and clean that up. And 4th bag blues, or is she just going to go ahead and take? Oh, nice.
There ain't no 4th bag blues there by Amber Pretwell. That was
circles
right down
the
the
drain,
pipe.
takes the 3 spot. Yeah. All right, how about that?
18 to 11.
We talked about it just a few frames ago. If you leave that door open, you never know. You never know. Well, I guess sometimes you do know.
Look at all the people in here, man. This place is, and tomorrow it's going to double.
Yep.
220 doubles teams. Come on, Finn. I had to be here at 8 o'clock and playing pool play. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Well, I'm on a conference call at 9 a.m., and then after that, my entire day is just going to be sitting over here watching teams because I want to come see this as a spectator.
Absolutely. It should be good. My partner Nick Garner will be here.
Nick had a pretty good. He had a pretty good run up in Atlantic City.
Yeah,
didn't he?
man. I'm gonna tell you something. That's a good play, man.
Yeah.
And he picked me as a partner. What's wrong with him?
Junior and Tammy Williams.
Yeah.
Two of the patriarchs and matriarchs of the ACO and the SVC. A little timeout.
How about Tammy wearing the purple jersey? That she proved me wrong on it. I think was it Concord, maybe?
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If I had a purple jersey, I mean, I've got this broadcast jersey basically because I designed it and I bought it.
Good too, by the way.
and it's all I know how to do. If I had a purple jersey, I'd wear it everywhere. I'd wear it to church if I ever went. I'd wear it everywhere.
I got a couple of them. I don't wear them hardly ever.
You should.
I think step out slick side Martina right down past her bag. You can just drag them all. Yeah,
run right through it and get them all. Bang. And it just
kind of almost like a layup right there. Yeah,
that was weird. It kind of like it wanted to tumble up and over.
You see
and then
what
it
I'm
just
talking
sat.
about?
Yeah,
right there, man. I think if she stepped out, she's got all those on the slick side.
Yep.
Especially as hard as she throws too. You know?
I wonder if she's getting tired because we haven't seen her throw that low hard bag as much as we did just even an hour ago.
Let's see, is that Craig Callagher, the TNT bag dude over there, straight across from us? Yeah. All the bags reps are here today and for this super major, and this is a big opportunity to put her on 20 right here, and Amber can't miss again.
Speaking of our bag manufacturers, all running across the top of the screen. Maybe some names you recognize, maybe some you don't. That's a rare bag out of play. Well, I say out of play.
Yeah, but she going to go up and try to get it? It's hanging.
I wouldn't chase it.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, guess who would?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting over here with you, not playing Mark's brother. Oh yeah.
All right, another 10-point wash right there. But look at that scroll across the top there. That Chiron, as they say in the business. Lucky's, LaBelle Burner Series, Killer Bees, Miggy's, Nature Coast, New Mexico Custom Cornhole.
Man, that's
Olympus
a lot
bags. 60+ bag partners that have sanctioned, approved, and stamped bags for season 19.
Over the top, I see.
And again, just as far as that goes, you have to have stamped approved bags in the ACO now. We gave you about an 18-month on-ramp to find a bag maker you like, and many certainly have.
And this could be big.
Window open.
Yeah, and that's a 12 spot. 3 points sitting on the board to try to make it 18-14. And that's a 5 spot.
That's a 5.
It's going to 18-16. Finn, we're rolling. Let's go.
And that's the door we talked about staying open. That's the door we talked about staying open.
Man, this girl has not given up. And all of a sudden, a big mistake right there by Martina.
I do wonder. I do wonder if she's getting tired. Just in the last 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel like,
and there it is.
There you go.
But she did that last round and got away with it.
Right now, she's giving up 2.
Martina's got to dig down right here and make sure she grabs these 2 points and kill the momentum of Amber Fretwell. Shout out to my man Keelan Gorley out of Tipton County. Amber got a finish here. There it is.
All right.
2 points for Martina.
She's going to take those 2 to get to 20.
Oh, and she eased it up. I thought it was going to stop, man.
All right. This is what they call crunch time in pretty much every sport there is. Is this the hardest point to get in cornhole? It very well may be, and we'll find out if Martina Belt is able to double dip Amber Fretwell here and take the women's championship at the Super Major in Owensboro, Kentucky. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, my man, Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. Here we go. First bag flies right up the middle.
One. Nerves could be kicking in right here. Both of them. Are they both right down the center?
And there it is. Window open again.
And that bag was almost short again, Finn.
Yeah.
She got lucky to get it up the board right there. It's just another big bag.
Set herself up nicely.
Chase. Yeah.
Can she come right to left again?
She'll take that. She will take that.
As the CBC boys like to say, I don't hate that bag.
No, I don't hate it at all.
I don't hate that bag.
Yeah, I say that a lot myself.
Coming in hot.
Oh, what a
those
shot.
2 up. Nicely done.
4
but
points
right now,
if she can make it, yeah. Shoot it, Amber. I think shoot the airmail.
No, she's going to lay it up.
Oh, Amber, come on. Don't disappoint me right there. Shoot the thing. Man, you had nothing to lose. Bob knows what I'm talking about, don't you, man? Yeah, there you go.
You're not the one, you're not the one sitting on 2016.
That's true. I'm sitting over here calling. I ain't playing nobody.
That's why you're sitting here, because you shot that thing.
20, what is it, 20
to
to 18.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and that's going to be a hard base. She may have to shoot this one now.
Yep.
What a game.
Martina did her a huge solid right there. And she still might want to try to go chase that thing a little bit with an airmail.
That's a chaseable one.
Depends on what this one looks like. Well,
right behind it right here. Now, I do agree with the block here.
Yep, she does.
Oh,
boy.
It's okay, though. She's not mad about it.
There's another
airmail.
one.
Amber, come on.
All right.
What do you do here, Finn? That puts her in a pickle.
She's got to do it. If she's got, there's a chance for the drag. She's probably wishing she had tried it last time.
I'd take a timeout first and go down there and get my nerves under control. Yeah.
Wants to go. Oh, now she's stepping back in.
I'm looking for Shane. I wonder what Shane would do.
He's standing over there. He's pulling on his beard.
He's going up. That's what he's talking about.
If they're
That's
playing
what he's talking about.
Co-ed, he'd say go up and get it. And she doesn't.
Oh, off the back. On the board wins the game for Martina.
And she's going to go down to make sure. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
All she got to do is lay the bag up on the board, and what a freaking game we had.
Oh, my God.
Man. And there it is, Martina Belt is your champion.
she said, uh-oh.
What a game.
Wow.
Come on, what a game, ladies.
What a game and what a division.
Yes.
What a division the women's division turned out to be.
Look, we got to get Martina over here, man. Let me see what she ended up throwing before we get her over here, all right?
While Martina continued to play her way through the loser's bracket, that additional play certainly worked to her advantage.
Yeah. Since we don't have another chair.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep the chivalry going here as we try to arrange to have Martina come over and see us.
Yay, Martina.
She's going to go I was going to say, is she taking those bags over to put them in the Hall of Fame like right away?
Come on
around.
Come on around.
And now the seniors final gets geared up as we welcome
our to make us look good over here. Come on.
Our women's champion.
Not yet.
Now they're on.
Pull that
there we go.
To your mouth. There we go.
Yeah, the mouth that just made this face.
That's right.
When she's like, all it's got to do is sit there. Just sit there. Congratulations, man. That was. Were you getting tired there at the end? A little bit tired?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me and her, when she beat me the first time to put me in the loser's bracket, we went 29 rounds.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you were throwing, as my man said, fire and gas, which was an explosive combination.
Yes.
And when you needed the control and you needed the power, you had all of it. And then there at the very end, I thought, I wonder if she's getting a little bit tired. And but I tell you, you both did a nice job of not letting a bad shot bother you. Your airmail was killing. You had to feel good about the way you played the whole day.
I did.
10.14 was your PPR in that game, by the way. And the one before it was like a 10.5.
Really?
I mean, what are you trying to do here? You trying to just show
win.
out, man? Come on.
Trying to get better and just win. It's my first one.
I tried to. It's your first women's major for real, man. That is so hard.
That's hard. That's really hard to believe.
I tried to get you over in my video the other day to pick yourself, and you wouldn't even do it. Come on, because I said, come on, you can win this thing. And look at you, man. You threw so well today. I am so proud of you.
Thank
you did really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you had some tough competition. This is a loaded field. This wasn't
a
chopped liver that you went through out here. That's for sure.
Well,
it's never easy.
No.
And
you got some top women players.
And you figure we had a double dip championship scenario in juniors. Now we've got a double dip in the women's. We've got Smothers now has to be double dipped by Heil. I mean, this could be a long, hard-fought day. How do you carry this momentum now into Saturday. I mean, I know we've got all day tomorrow, but I was asking Phil, as a pro, when you're playing and you're that dialed in on one day, can you go to bed and maybe have a couple of sleeps and still have that momentum Saturday?
No.
No.
I'm either good one day or the other, but I'm going to try and prove myself wrong tomorrow and on Saturday.
Well, I tell you what, if you come out throwing a 10-something, what you've been throwing all day today, you can very well make a big advance in the singles, and you know that. That's for sure.
Singles is hard. Oh, my Lord.
Well, you know, I've been telling everybody out here about today. I was up on you like 17-2 or something, and you didn't miss a bag for 75 rounds that we threw out there. You know, you remember that, right? Over at Russell's place.
Yep.
I remember it.
It's tough. This ain't never easy.
No.
All right. Well, I don't know if you've got quads or you got to catch up with anybody, but congratulations. How about that?
I'm so proud of you for
Double dipping Amber Fretwell to take the women's championship here at our first ever ACO Super Major.
Baby.
Will this carry over? Will this be a harbinger of what we're looking at here on center court at the end of July for the ACO World Championships of Cornhole Season 19? There's one way to find out. You stay tuned to the ACO, and who knows, maybe she'll have a little something to say about who's going to be that overall women's champion, and who may be our first ever Queen of Cornhole.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and mark that date.
Let's not push it.
January 4th. Push it real good. All right, we'll airmail it then, since you can do that too. Martina McBride, he called you earlier.
I've been calling you Martina McBelt.
He called you. We changed you to Martina McBelt because we didn't make Chick the championship.
Yeah, there you go.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Good stuff. All right, we're going to get to the center court action here for our seniors championship here with our man Mark Smothers having to be double dipped by the one and only faces of Bob Heil. And it's going to happen here. Will it be a double dip situation? There's only one way to find out. Don't go anywhere. Congratulations again to Martina Belt. Yeah, one of these times I'm going to have to go wring out my pants.
Go ahead. I got this if you need to go. Let's go.
We're good to go. We're good to go. You heard a little bit of what Smothers, we think, had to say earlier about the field of seniors that were out there. And we already know what Heil thinks. And if you don't know what he thinks, his face will be more than happy to tell you as we go. Mark Smothers has one of the most just sort of crazy, deliberate, whatever throws. And we're not going to mic him for this one, but maybe for the one a little bit later on. And that'll be the PPR versus the me-PR game coming up here as we talk a little bit of handicapping on Cornhole. We'll show you how it works, and we'll show you how you can make your cul-de-sac, your street, your barbecue, your family reunion even more fun, no matter how good the people that are there or how new the people are there to the game. So stick around here. I think these guys are underway. And I'll tell you something, I got to move. In fact, I got to move my Scoreholio bracket over here to get to seniors.
I got to get over there myself.
Yep, we need to figure out where we are here, and I believe they are underway. Mark Smothers comes in as the number 11 seed out of the blue lane. Bob Heil.
No, they're not. They're just throwing
the
around.
Number 17 seed out of the red lane, so they're just goofing off a little bit, still just warming up.
Yep, we need to get them started right now. Let's go.
Dairy Queen was open, says DJ. That's right. Double dips all around for everybody so far. That was, Sarah, I agree with you. That was a lot of fun to watch, and I'm sure even though she's not happy with the result, Amber's got to be really, really pleased with how she played today with everything she's got going on.
I'll tell you what, man, if you're a fan of Cornhole, those were two really, really good games.
Yeah,
actually, the last 4 games that we've had on center court with the ladies have been freaking just over the top, man. Believe it or
sure
not.
Have been.
And I'm not talking about over the top bags. I'm talking about they have played really, really well.
No, Lucky's and TNT, mister.
Absolutely.
Don't be giving those extra plugs.
No. All right, we ready to go, man. Let's kick it in, man. Here we go. Let's go.
Let's get ready to stumble.
2 guys that just try to put the bag in the hole. There's not going to be a whole lot of blocking. Not going to be a whole lot of stuff. It's just going to be, hey, who can put the most bags in the hole and sustain it will win this match.
Yep, absolutely. And I guarantee you will watch Smothers throw the bag and you'll think, what is he doing? And it'll airmail.
Yeah.
It's the craziest, most haphazard airmail, I think, of anybody on the tour.
And he's been gone out of the ACO for a couple of years.
Yeah.
He's been off and on.
Yeah.
And I thought Bob might have first bag. He might be in is a higher seed, but I guess not. Mark has been playing a little bit, so.
Yeah, Mark's the 11th seed.
Yeah.
Heil's the 17th seed.
I guess I'm wrong. How about that?
Well, I just proved you wrong. Actually, the seedings proved you wrong.
And look, there's the first face of Bob Howe as he misses one to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark slick side right down the pipe. That's what he does. Oh, and that's bad by Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark's going to finish up with a big 4-bag, 12-point round, and he grabs 4 points.
12 on 8.
Yeah.
Start the bad boy out. How about that? He is feeling it. And we had, you remember a couple years ago in Branson, we had the microphones on them. He was playing Barry Hempy, maybe one of the most fun games to watch.
Barry Hempy, that's 2 characters right
and
there.
To listen to. Yeah, that was something else right there.
4-0. Mark smothers fast bag right down the middle. He's throwing over the tops now. Guess Russell Tabers must have got him into that. Oh, a little snafu right there. A little Tiger Woods. Somebody snapped a camera or something on him.
He pulled back.
Nice stop, though. See Michael Hoaxang sitting over there watching. One of our accomplished seniors who's won a couple majors already this year. And Mark is right down the center every bag so far. I tell you what, Mark has some practice partners that are names in cornhole, man, that you have no idea that he plays with all the time. Guy that used to be an ACO mainstay, and Eric probably knows who he is, Dale Smith. Yeah, man. First time I met Dale Smith, he told me enjoy your game and just commenced to beat the crap out of me. I'd never seen him before in my life. I said, who is this guy? Nice bag there by Mark. He left Bob with nothing to do but just try to get his PPR up. And it's 10-10. 4-0 remains the score. But Mark plays a lot with Dale Smith, who's back playing a lot of cornhole, believe it or not. So this is a big name that was back in the ACO. And I do know a lot of these people, do I not, Eric? I've been around a while, huh?
No question.
Yeah,
no question.
And they play a lot. So,
well, what's been great is to see, I got involved 10 or 11 years ago. I've seen a lot of players come and go and then come back. Smothers being one. We've had a couple of others that have rejoined the family, if you will, which is great. We've had some folks that got out of cornhole or went somewhere else and decided that they preferred it here and came back. No surprise to me.
And we always welcome them with open arms.
Absolutely. And that's what that program we were talking about a little bit earlier is all about, that handicapping system. So you can go out and you can make it fun and you can play against players that are way better than you, not be humiliated, but also pick up tips and learn how to be better. The only way you're going to get better is play people better than you and then work to try to beat them. This not keeping score or everybody gets a ribbon nonsense. One of these days, and it already has kind of come home to roost, you have got to be ready. Oh, what a shot.
Bag. That was a nice bag by BTB you see on his bag.
You got to be willing to go out there and fight to win and get better and be inspired by those who are better than you and want to beat their ass. When you do, you feel accomplished. Nicely
nice bags
done
by
again.
big-time Bob.
Hello.
I'm going to give him a kudos on those 2 shots because those were not 2 easy shots he just made right
outside
there.
Arm coming across the center, left or right, to circle back around the 11 o'clock position in the, as we like to call it, the corner of the hole. Top left corner of the hole.
Absolutely. Jerry Stallion's tuning in. I wonder if Jerry's going to go down there when he gets here tomorrow and see if he can eat that burrito again.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. I tried to take a picture of it.
It's waiting on you, baby.
Camera lens wasn't big enough.
I've been waiting all day to say that. I swear I have.
I'll tell you what, we could be here till midnight on this game.
We could be. This is going to be a long game. Do not. Hey, get your pillow, get your blanket, tune in, get you some popcorn.
Yeah. Maybe a little bourbon since we're in the bluegrass.
Absolutely.
Grab myself some Buffalo Trace on the way into town because you can only accidentally find it here and there, and I found it on the way in.
Yeah, I need to get some for my son who loves that stuff.
Green River is headquartered here, has been for 100-plus years. Glenmore Distilling right down the road as well.
And Bob had a chance to slide around and get 2 right here.
Well, this was the angle he was able to take from the other side. Can he do it this way? Oh.
And that's 2 that later on in the match. If you lose 21-19, you think back, that's 2 points that I had right there. You know,
I just did that twice the hard way. He gave it to me the, I guess, alleged easy way, and I didn't do it. Not sure if our man Daniel Lilly is still watching in the UK, but looking forward to heading that way in March for the ACO Europe Major with the UKCL.
Yeah, I can't wait. To see what happens with that. Oh, and how about that bag? First bag all the way off the board for Mark Smothers.
Yeah, got a little ahead of himself.
And when you do that, Bob Howell will take advantage of you. That's a perfect block.
Nicely done. He says, all right, well, now I'm going to make you work for it. Oh,
Bob tried to cut around
Bob.
Yeah.
Set himself up pretty well. Run through it.
That's perfectly replaced. Yes.
Up and over. Oh, Bob Howell goes for the airmail drag.
Bob shouldn't have shot that to the last bag.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, it was a little early.
Mark's got one off.
And Mark finishes up. Now he's got to get one for the wash.
Oh, not enough.
2.
He's going to have a word with Charlie Case about the fill.
Well, you know what? I think right there, Bob got a little ahead of himself. He could have just slid right in, left that bag there, and then took a shot at it to last. And it wouldn't have been so much pressure on him to pull it because he would have had the push there. So he shot the airmail with another bag in his hand and went off the bag and opened the door for Mark to grab that point.
And again, it's funny you talk about that just as a matter of course that, I would be standing out there just trying to do whatever I could, any chance to get it in or near the hole.
Yeah.
But when you have that opportunity, knowing you've got an extra bag, it's like pulling a golf club. I say it all the time. It's like pulling a golf club out of your bag. Knowing you've got that shot, when do you go for it? When do you take it? But knowing you have it is such a huge part of this game.
Oh, yeah. And both these guys have that shot.
And practice is how you get there.
Absolutely. I mean, there's not the elite players. Most of them have that airmail that they can go to and dial it up anytime they want it. And so I think you got to pick your times when you need to shoot it. Joe. I like to shoot it every shot. And that's long. As Bob is getting some frustration, and the faces of Bob Howell are really kicked in right now. Nice bag by Smothers, and they both hung up. And Bob's going to give up 3. What's he going to look at? He's just going to take the walk and take an 8 on 4 and give up 4 points.
That's all he's going to do. He's not even going to give it a shot. Oh, he's so mad. He can't do that. Can't do it.
He might be a little ticked off.
Yep. Well, when you don't seize the opportunity against somebody who we saw in the last game.
Yeah.
When you don't take that opportunity, it comes back to bite you almost every single time. And we talked about Amber Fretwell, if that window's open, she'll come climbing through it, and she did. She made a hell of a game out of that last game.
Let me tell you something. If you start playing passive when you get to this level, the more passive you play, I think the worse you're going to do. You have to play aggressive. When guys like Bob Howell or Mark Smothers leave you an opportunity to score 2 or 3 points at a time, you better take advantage of that because it will come back to haunt you later in this game, for sure.
Yeah, what do they always say in the NFL? The prevent defense prevents you from winning.
Absolutely. You see that. I mean, and it can liken that. When you go on the defensive side, especially in this game, it can really cost you a lot.
Yeah, look at that. And Bob is not happy in the least, of course, with that. No. Those are just sitting out there right now. Smothers moves his bag a little bit out of the way. Bob.
Bob. And 2 more. And look at the face of Bob. It is 12-0, Finn.
Well,
12-0.
Do you know what he's done now? He's moved from anger and frustration
to what
laughing.
the hell?
He's just laughing now.
To what the hell?
He's not laughing because it's funny.
No,
he's just laughing like, what the farts
But he knows he's
on.
better than that. And everybody in this building knows he's better than that, And Mark, but Mark, let's pull the PPR up and see what Mark's throwing. He's probably throwing around a 10-something.
10, yeah.
Yeah.
Bob's probably at a
9-something.
Just a high 8 or a low 9.
Yeah. It marked that first bag. Mark's sitting right at the dead 10, and you were exactly right, 8.29.
Yeah. No, so it was a low 8.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be at a high 8.
Yeah. And I like the way Mark, he just takes his time, throws that. Oh, and you jinxed him.
Helmet slipped out of his
was
hand
that
a little
me?
bit. Yeah, I think that was you. That was me doing an impression of you, doing an impression of me, jinxing him.
And this is what Bob needs to get started.
Doors open, 12-0. You got to take it.
Mark may shoot an airmail. He'll only try to give up 2. That bag fell anyway in the hole.
Well, I was getting ready to say a little bit ago when he and I were playing together out just on one of the other courts.
Bob. No, Bob, you can't leave that short. His eyes are looking at that. And the faces of Bob are like crazy. I love it, man.
And his daughter made him the shirt. She did
I've
make
never
a face.
seen it.
I haven't either.
I've never
But
seen
I think
it.
at this point he needs to wear while he plays and just points at the face he wants to make.
This is it.
He doesn't have to make it anymore. You can just point at it. Oh, man. Well, we were playing out in the other court a little bit ago, me and Smothers, and he threw and I picked up his bags. I swear to God, they're filled with water. They are so broken in and so drippy.
But they're brand new, Finn, almost. They're brand new. He hasn't been throwing those long, I know.
Well, no, but I mean, they are. He's got them right where he wants them, and they are absolutely. There you go.
He's always been a fast bag player, and I know these bags. I'm not sure what series he's throwing with OTT. I know they're OTTs, but I mean, I'm guarantee you they are fast.
Oh,
There's
Bob.
another opportunity for Bob to score some points. Look at that, right behind him.
There you go.
That's perfectly placed.
Right.
You couldn't walk down there and set that bag down any better.
And run through it.
Oh, look, he's laughing. The frustration is really bad. Mark and perfectly. Oh, hey.
So he wants to go down and look at it again. Oh, he didn't look at it last time. Last time he gave up.
He wanted to make that one. Look at him.
Yeah, he's dancing. He's like, if I was that bag, these are the moves I would make. There he is.
Bob's going, what in the heck can I do right here? His Mark's mother's not a character, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my gosh.
Yeah.
Country boy from Kentucky. Farms. That's what he does. He farms, and he bulldozes. He's got dozers, and he's just an old country boy, man.
Yeah.
He's good as gold, though, man.
He's a heavy equipment kind of guy.
Yep. I've known him for years and years. I love this guy.
All right, so Bob has picked up his bag. He still doesn't look like he knows what he wants to do, so he's just said, I'm going to grip it and rip it, and he does.
Oh, and he got the end, but he didn't get the one.
He didn't get the one.
I see some Gammon sightings. How about Todd Gammon had a birthday?
I see Matt. I don't
Matt
see
Gammon,
Todd
right there in the blue sweater.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
And Michael, the other was a twin brother here, man. One more point. Was that for Smothers? 13-0.
Braxton made the trip since we got an extra day on here.
Yeah, he missed out on juniors, though.
Yep.
Good family there. Good players, too, by the way.
All right, so 13-0. But, as we've said, it's never over until 21 has been posted. So, Bob finds that groove. Mark looked like he almost fell down on that first delivery. All right, here's an opportunity now for Bob just to do what he just did again.
There it is.
All right, there it is.
And when Mark's had one out of play, Bob has been following him pretty much in this whole match.
Well, he's got to like what just happened there because not only did he make it and push Smothers' bag out of the way, but he didn't follow, as you mentioned.
Good finish by Mark. Good
nicely
finish.
Done. Now Bob's got to take advantage of this, and he does. He's going to pick up that 2 and get off the proverbial schneid.
I like the way Bob threw that bag more aggressive than he's been throwing.
Yep.
Yeah. So picks up 2 points, and he's had some opportunities in the last few rounds to score. He just hadn't been able to take advantage of them.
Well, and he's clearly been able to do what he wants to do and exercise his will throughout the bracket to get here.
Yeah.
And then to have to come through the loser's bracket. I mean, that psychologically is kind of tough on you, knowing that you're working your way back with all that extra effort to get here. So he clearly has had command of his game. All he's got to do now is find it.
Well, we know he's a great player, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's a throw the bag and the whole kind of player. He don't block and roll. He don't do shoot air mails. He just likes to throw it in the hole. He throws with the same rhythm every time, and when he's on, and when he's off, he's really off.
Yeah, he's the consummate seniors player in this division.
There he is. And Mark will play head games with too. He'll go down there and adjust the board, call timeouts and stuff, man. He's an old veteran. He hadn't done anything like that yet. And now Mark can pick up 2 right here.
Gonna run through it.
Oh, and it stays up. 10-10.
Oh, 10-10. Bob's dropped.
There you go. 2 for Mark.
Picks up.
For Bob. I'm sorry.
A couple more. 13 on 4.
Yeah.
Charlie Case must have run and adjusted the fill on that bag that didn't
fall
before.
He must be over. He was sitting over there, but he's not sitting over there now.
That was a nice replay there where you got to see that just sort of he psychically moved that bag into the hole.
And now, see, Bob's in that groove where he can throw a bunch in a row. That's 8 in a row he's thrown.
Yeah. Oh, what a shot. Nice shot. Oh,
that one's probably coming back as loose as those bags are.
You can probably muscle them all in. God bless. Oh, well, Mark muscled one in for him, and now he's got a little backstop if he wants to take advantage of it.
And that bag eased over a little bit.
A little bit. Still a little bit pinched there on the lower left corner.
There
it goes. All right.
2 more for Bob, possibly right here.
All he's got to do is do what he wants.
It's not that.
And
you saw he eased up on that bag.
He did.
And the last time when he had that hole open, the last time he had that hole open, he threw that bag hard, and it shot down the board. That time he eased up, thought the slick side would push it on in, and it kicked right and didn't even come close.
Now, what's interesting, last time he went aggressive, it was that direction, inside arm, left side of the board. And you're right, he did not duplicate. And that's the thing that we've noticed over a couple of these matches, women's and now seniors, the inability to duplicate the thing you just did.
Oh, yeah.
To effect.
And that's a bag out of play. And this is a big round for Mark to get up to 15-4.
Mm-hmm.
See another accomplished senior, Jim McClure, just moved up.
Boy, that is.
And Mark is going to grab 2 here. I'm telling you that right now. I'm predicting it.
It was just so mechanical, actually. It doesn't look pretty, but it is pretty.
The Clarks, you see the Clarks, Haley and Neal.
Oh, yeah.
In for 2, Mark Smothers, a 12 on 10.
He's already given him the points.
Yeah, he knew it.
He was already ringing them up while he put his points in there. And again, the way that Scoreholio runs now, and you can get that PPR and DPR points per round and difference per round, that's always a good way to measure yourself and how good you are against other players, how good you are against yourself month in and month out. So where are we?
Mark's throwing right at a 10, a 9.92. And Bob throwing a 9.08.
Okay.
And you know what? This may be down a little lower than I thought they might be. I thought Mark would at least stay around the 10. He's around it, but I thought he might be over it.
Well, again, his PPR has become a function of Bob's, like we talked about earlier with the women's division.
I see Slow Ride tuning in.
Right on.
Yeah.
And where there is Slow Ride, usually there's Slow Ride's mama.
Slow Ride mama
Jody.
probably tuning in.
All right, so the BTB sitting out there to the right, not a problem at all for.
I think 2 more for
Mark.
Mark to go to 17 on 4.
All he's got to do.
There it is. You see how aggressive he threw that, though?
And that's what Bob needed to do the last time down. So let me ask you this, too. Mark, as well or better than anybody, horseshoe player?
I don't know if he ever played horseshoes or not. He never did tell me. He does. He
a very horseshoe delivery.
Yeah, he does. He does. He really does.
Okay, you can tell. He's got. I know you love the way he throws with that elbow in.
Yeah.
And that big arm swing and the elbow in tight to the body. But that's a very horseshoe looking throw.
Mark's he is pretty methodical. He looks every throw is just about the same.
You're welcome.
Right on cue,
You're
baby.
welcome. Nicely done.
Oh, and Bob can't take advantage of that. He's going to bully that bag out. You see him step out? I promise you he's going to bully that bag.
He's already out there. Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah. Is Bob going to chase?
Yeah. Yes. His wife says, yes, he used to play horseshoes.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you, Miss Smothers, for tuning in. And send one of those pumpkin rolls when you get a chance, by the way.
I think she did send a pumpkin roll. He's pitching on center court right now.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, that woman can cook.
Oh, now he's made.
Bob, hey, Temptation Island for Bob right here. Bob's got to get something to go.
He's got to make it happen. Right now's the chance. Harden.
But 4. That's going to be 19-4. Mark Smothers. No, I'm sorry. He only gets one. He has one off. Going to be 18-4.
Boy, and I tell you, waiting for that one to fall there at 1 o'clock, I thought maybe that might go, but it's just hung up a little bit too much. Locked in on that bag.
Carla Copeland-Williams tuning in. Nice run today. Carla, yourself, good playing.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. I like talking to people.
Looks like a pumpkin roll is coming your way, thanks to Kathy.
Here we go. All you got to do is ask to be nice, you know.
That's why I don't get anything.
You're not as nice as I am, right?
No.
Right down the middle again, Mark. Now he might try to bully that one out of the way as he steps out.
Well, it's in there, but he stepped back in. Look where he is. Nice back in against the board.
Yeah, he was.
Yep. Oh. Well, little head game there by Bob paid off. Now is he going to try to run it through? Yeah.
Nice bag. That's aggressive throw I've been waiting on Bob.
Yeah. So he's set up to grab a couple. All he has to do, oh boy, and he did it. He did it again. He laid low on it again.
Yes.
Yep. Mark will take these 2 to wash. Or these 3
Bob's got to go in.
He's got one. Oh, I didn't realize he had one left. Okay.
That's an aggressive throw, Bob. Yeah. Look at the face.
Yeah. Where was that on bag 3? He's saying to himself.
Yeah, really. Yeah. I mean, seriously. The bags he's been missing, he's eased up. The ones he's throwing dead in the center, he is dead solid with a nice aggressive throw down the middle. Yep. So, are you having as much fun as I am?
Oh, are you kidding? I'm having a great time.
I really am, man.
I'm having a great time. Earlier we saw Devin Thomas double-dip Brock Beasley for the Juniors Championship. About 30 minutes ago, Martina Belt double-dipped Amber Fretwell. For the Women's Championship. Tomorrow we've got doubles pool play and doubles play throughout the bracket and our SCR rounds frame games to qualify 16 of over 100 ACO pros who've come to town to try to get into that ACO Pro Skins Series. $10,000 on the line just for that tournament alone.
Think about that. 16 out of 102 is all that's going to make it.
Yep.
16.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. Have you heard his name, Dustin Arendt?
Oh, yeah. Dustin
told me he was practicing the other day. He was throwing the frame game, and he only missed one bag, and he got so nervous practicing. You know, after he missed the one bag, and that's a bad bag.
Off the backside, so
I mean, we could see a really good frame game tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Well, there's no worse opponent than yourself.
There you go, Bob. Picked up 1 point. Bob says, thank you very much. And I say thank you very much.
I'll tell you what, too, and he went hard at it. He almost was able to spin that other one back around. That would have been a nice round for Bob, but he'll take that, certainly.
18-5 now.
You know, we talk about, though, those frame games. It's you against you. I mean, we saw that with Parker, you know.
Yeah.
And when he threw the 153 out of a potential 156, it gets in your head.
Still holds the record. Nobody's even come close to that.
Well, Caleb at a 150 and a couple others maybe at a 150.
Two bags off. Yeah,
2 bags. So,
yeah.
Who was it? Was it
Scotty Ball says, Dustin, he called you out. Let's see. I'd like to see it from a guy like Dustin Aaron, man. Great guy, great player. Guy's really a self-made player that used to be a motorcycle guy. Came in now. He's just throwing fire. Shot over a 10 last weekend to take down a loaded field in Martin, Tennessee. So, has anyone ever just missed one bag? Lisa Barber, yes.
Yeah.
Parker.
Yeah.
Douglas Parker.
And it was funny because we were texting people and saying, you might want to come over here and watch this. We might have a perfect game. And
absolutely.
right when Gears was getting ready to come up and go over, he turned his head around, and that's the one Parker missed.
Yeah,
I said, well,
that was Gears' fault. Then.
Yeah, why don't you stay over there?
Man. You know, hey, Doug, blame it on Frank Gears. That's all we can do. 18
Was
to
it Austin
5.
Thomason? Who was it that was the other 150?
It was somebody in. I don't think it was Austin Thomason. I think it may be Austin Douglas.
No, maybe it was Douglas.
Yeah. Oh, and how about that block? But Mark can get around that. He loves going around those blockers,
Stepping
man.
way out on the blue.
Yeah, that's his favorite shot, I'm telling you. Very nicely done.
Set up there to run it through.
Yeah.
Bob's going to maybe beat him to it. No,
there you go. Nice. That's a way.
Nice cleanup.
We have a nice little crowd watching the seniors game around here. Bob finished was a 4-bagger. Hey, about we ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Hang on. And
there it is. Boop.
There we go. The aluminum bottle, or as I like to call it, a can.
How about my man Heath Jeffords tuning in, man? I'd love to see Heath back on the circuit. Been a while, about 3 or 4 years, since he walked around Tupelo with Panama City with a beer bucket on his head for about 2 hours. Come on, Heath.
That's my kind of player.
See, my memory is good.
It is good.
Yeah, my memory is really good.
More beer buckets you wear on your head, though, the worse it gets.
That's right. Depends on what time of day it was, too. I think it was pretty early.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. This game is almost hypnotic.
It is. I mean, they're just throwing bags in the hole now, Finn.
And 18-7, again, this is a double-dip situation. If Bob's able to come back and beat Mark in game number 1.
I may not be able to make my 8 o'clock tea time.
There's a one and done. Yeah, 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Well, I got to make my 8 o'clock pee time. Oh, up and over. He's
that's a little bit long, but I like the shot.
That's a risk he can take.
I
at
do
18
like
to
the
7.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a risk he can take.
And Bob, what's he going to do? Bobby's like 8 foot tall. He can look over that. You see him?
He doesn't even have to take a timeout to see what's going on. There's plenty of real estate in that hole available.
What's he going to do, Finn? I think it's kind
overthink
it. It's kind of a tough decision. Lay up, see if he'll shoot another one. He's already got one.
Now he's going to run through. Oh, and he takes it
and
off
I
the
did not
back.
agree with that.
No. Then Mark's going to run it through and put
that's
one
just
in.
a wash. That's just a 7-point wash.
That's a crazy way to give that away.
Hey, did you? Let me. You see, Mark's pretty methodical. Did you see how quick he threw that bag? As soon as Bob backstop, he said, "Oh, I got this push," and he rushed and rushed and rushed. And all he did was get one in. And he's lucky he got that one in, I'm telling you, because he really rushed on that last bag. You see some of our great fans.
All right, that's exactly what Bob needed, I think.
Yeah. Bob will take that, that's for sure.
Nice bag there.
This is Douglas Parker saying Mark is playing great. Yes, Mark is playing really well. He's played well all day, Douglas. My man Jeremy Hankins out of Batesville, Mississippi, tuning in. Now step out right here and bully and push right through it. He stepped back in though. I don't know.
He's done that a couple of times.
Yeah. Mark blocked. I cannot believe it. Hey, look, he's talking to himself. He's talking to the bag. He's talking to somebody.
Yeah.
Nice finish there, Bob.
Well, we have the many faces of Bob Heil and the many voices of Mark Smothers.
There you go. That's perfect.
Very nicely done.
Another 10
to get the wash.
We
He's
can't even social
down.
on that, but I'm going to social.
All right. Cheers.
There we go. 18-7 for the last 30 minutes.
Yep.
But these guys are throwing bags in the hole, and they're having to strategize to do it.
Well, I think Bob should take some comfort in the fact that he's still here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Mark hasn't slammed the door on him or
and he's had opportunities, that's for sure.
Foot on his neck. He's,
that was a good move right there.
Nicely done there.
Yeah.
He put it out of play.
Bob can't
put it back into play a little bit.
Bob can't afford to miss another bag chasing that one, though. especially with Mark sitting on 18.
There you go. But look at that bag now. Can he get it? Can he get it without chasing it? Oh, look at that.
I wouldn't chase it. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Mark, I'll help him out a little bit here. Yeah, he did.
Oh, just drips in.
Just run it right up the middle. You should be able to go. He laid up a little bit. Oh, he did.
And for the game right here,
And
Mark
he pinched
Smothers.
Pinched it.
And there it is. Mark
and he did
Smothers.
it. How about that?
Yeah, look at him, man. What an excitement. Yeah.
What a shot.
Oh, yeah, man.
It takes that drip, and it gets the job done. Congratulations. Mark Smothers defends the king seat against Bob Heil, and he is our seniors champion here in Owensboro, Kentucky. You heard him earlier say, you know what, I don't have a preference as to who I play, but congratulations nonetheless how he was able to take down Bob Heil. He was ready. He said, any one of these guys, I can watch him, I can play him, they can beat me, I can beat them, and he proved himself to be a prophet just moments ago. So we'll invite him to come over and join us if he'd like to. I saw him throw those glasses up on his head. I thought it was an eye patch. I thought he was going full pirate on us there for a moment. Lots of folks.
There's the GOAT. Russell Taylor's over here.
Coming over to congratulate
buddy,
Smothers. Man. Nicely done. And a stacked field of seniors. Well done. This is the one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's bring him over here. Let's get him over here and talk to him a little bit more about where he was and where he is now.
Come on, man. Come on.
Oh, yeah. What can we possibly want with him now? Those OTTs served him well. We just want to come over and get these headphones fitted for you because we knew you'd be back.
And first of all, I wasn't picked to win this. Johnny Thompson was picked to win this tournament. I mean, this big mouth here was on. You know, he was on the other night. You heard him.
I was watching.
Let me tell you something. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you for winning that promise. If anybody's going to prove me wrong, I'm glad it's you.
Thank you, honey. I love it to death.
Yes.
Well, we're going to add you to the list. You proved him wrong. Martina Belt proved him wrong. Devin Thomas.
I'm having a bad day, Mark. Come on, man.
Damn. Well, think about the old man come out back. I mean, I'm blessed to win that. I mean, Bob, good day. He was offer on me a little bit. And I was just trying to lay around and just kind of keep it. I did that one dumb shot, and he could have got a 5 or 7 there.
Oh, yeah.
And I come out lucky.
Well, he was lucky in that you did give him little windows of opportunity, but unfortunately you weren't able to close him down. Yeah. The big thing is, though, you got the purple jersey out of this weekend, and if I'm understanding correctly based on the comments on Facebook, Philip gets a pumpkin roll out of the deal.
Yeah, so your wife's going to send me a pumpkin roll.
Hey, you damn right. Hey, Kathy, Philip wants a pumpkin roll, honey.
She's already promised it.
Yeah, Kathy. Yeah, let me see there. I love you, honey. I wished you was here, sweetheart.
Hang on. Let's find it. Let's find all.
I got it in print, buddy.
You got it in print? Lord, yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Let's go back to the game a little bit. Bob started off really slow, and you were really on fire to start the game. You ended up throwing a 10. He threw a 9.32, and you were dripping those bags. How long have you had those bags, and what was your thought process going into that?
This is my second tournament with them bags.
Is that it?
Really?
Yeah.
When you were throwing them out there, I was picking them up and said, I think they got water in them.
They broke in pretty well. I can tell you that right now.
I played Russells with them, and here, and that's all I played with them. I have washed them. I have,
You conditioned them a little bit.
Well, I played with them. I practiced with them a little bit of the night in the garage, and my garage floor got kind of dirty, so I washed them. I conditioned them, then I washed them the other night a little bit. I don't know if you're allowed to do that or not, but I did anyway.
Yeah, you're allowed to do it. You do whatever you want to do with them. We don't care.
But I'm blessed. Good day. I was blessed to get to win that one. It really feels good. I ain't kidding.
Yeah,
it really feels good. I mean, this field was loaded. There wasn't no pushovers at all in this thing.
Well, we talked about names like Pena and obviously Johnny Thomas and Heil, but so many others that were coming up. Hope Sang and
but Smothers was never mentioned.
I
didn't even know you was in the field, to be honest with you. Come on. No, I'm just kidding.
He know damn well I was in the field.
Look, he was talking about you be out in the field all during that match,
That's right.
But he was talking about the fields at the house. I don't think.
Yeah, he thought I was running off in the pond again. Yeah, he thought I was in the field with hay running off backwards in the pond.
Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna get this. I think we're gonna get this handicap match coming up here in just a little bit. You and I are gonna show people how that's gonna work.
We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna go put my purple jersey on for you.
It won't be ready that quick, but we'll get you one quick. All right.
Yeah. I know I got one over in my bag.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I thought this was your first. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
Hey, last year I played on 1-5.
Well, we'll be back out there.
You know what was odd? I started out 2 years ago when I got hurt, tore my leg up and all that real bad. I went to Michigan and played Bob Hale, and I won my major there. That was my last major win, and this is my next one against Bob again. So Bob's going to kill me.
Nexton? That's the Nexton?
Nexton.
Okay.
This one here was the second
one. And then there's a Nexton.
My last 2 majors I won was against Bob, the one before I got hurt. And Bob's going to kill me. I know he is, but God, he's
Bob's
such
a good player, though.
He's got a bad accent. I don't know where he got it at. Somebody was fussing about minding his accent earlier there. And I looked at him too. I said, what in the world's wrong with y'all, Because I said, y'all got the accent. Y'all from Alabama or somewhere.
Oh, God almighty. Well, this could go on all night if we allowed it.
Well, we can.
Like that match. However, we have other business to attend to. Quads are going on out here in the arena. Congratulations to our seniors champ, a man who has fought his way back and played a methodical, beautifully played bracket. Nicely done. He is our seniors champion and our first ever ACO Super Major. He joins a couple of other champions already, Devin Thomas, Martina Belt, and he adds that purple jersey to his collection. How about it one more time? We're going to go get that picture of you in your underpants out there.
I'm going to take it with Phil.
Okay, you and Phil out there in your underwear out there on Smothers Park side.
I'm good.
Maybe they'll still invite us back for the Worlds. We'll see.
Fancy a little bit, honey.
Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. How about that? Mark Smothers, our seniors championship here at Owensboro, Kentucky. Center court. We're going to take a little bit of a break, I think, and then we're going to fill up our beers and empty our bladders, and we'll be back here for some more center court action in just a little while. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, side by side with the Mississippi Ninja, and the man who has been proven wrong 3 times and couldn't be happier to have it happen. Right here, we'll be back in just a few from Owensboro, Kentucky on the ACO Digital Network.
We're going to get it on, Phil.
All right. That was
From the American Cornhole Organization with a question for you. Do you remember the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole? Think about it. You might think you do, but you don't. And you know how I know? Because if you're not a member of the American Cornhole Organization, you haven't had the most fun you've ever had playing cornhole yet. You're just a couple of clicks away from joining the worldwide cornhole community, where you'll be able to play down the street or across the country with players of all skill levels and even the pros of the American Cornhole Organization, the governing body of the sport and the fun of cornhole since 2005. Head to AmericanCornhole.com to learn all about the ACO and how to become a member of a local group near you. The most fun you've ever had playing cornhole is waiting for you. So, is it time to take your game from the sidewalk to center court? We can't wait to find out, and we can't wait to see you. Let's have some fun. AmericanCornhole.com and the ACO remind you, keep on pitching.
Hey, Holeheads, it's Frank Gears, the Cornhole Dude, the founder of the American Cornhole Organization. I want to take a moment to tell you why we'd love to have you as an ACO certified official. But it occurred to me that it might make more sense to hear it straight from our COs themselves.
It's so satisfying because you get to encourage other players, and then the next thing you know, they're going on and they're going to majors with you, and they're doing great there. And
the people that we've met, we would have never known these people if it wasn't for cornhole, and that's what I get more out of it. I mean, it's some people that I have the utmost respect for because of cornhole now, and they have our back, we got their back, and that's just kind of the way it's worked out. So that's what you develop as a CO.
I like being a CO because I get to meet a lot of new people, and I like organizing stuff and making sure things are running smoothly.
But one of the things that I really love about being a CO is it's local, it's my area, it's my friends, it's my people, it's my group.
Are you kidding me? I literally look forward to this every single time. Every major, every regional, we're always super pumped. Our calendar is stacked with ACO cornhole stuff, believe it or not.
I couldn't have said it better myself. No, really, I couldn't. Since 2005, the ACO has not only been the worldwide governing body of the sport of cornhole, but we've led the way in innovation, national touring, and most importantly, the growth of the sport we love. Let's get you on boards at AmericanCornhole.com/CO, and let's keep growing the game and the fun together. Welcome to the ACO family. Keep on pitching.
was the last time you looked forward to a family reunion? Yeah, that's kind of what we thought. How'd you like to be part of an ACO family reunion? Because the American Cornhole organization is always looking to add new names and new games and more smiling faces to the family, and you and your friends and neighbors are exactly who we have in mind. Become an ACO member now, and you'll find players, tournaments, and more in and around your area. All ages and all skill levels are welcome. Join the ACO to play and party with the pros and the entire ACO family. Go to AmericanCornhole.com/membership, and remember, everyone can play, and the minute you sign up and start playing with ACO, you've already won. The American Cornhole organization, keep on pitching.